Yeah, my people, how are doing now? Like the video, guys. Like the video, subscribe, guys. Smash that like button, my people. Like the video, guys. Like the video, subscribe, guys. Guys, wow, what a performance, man. What a performance. What a show. What a match. We're going to talk about it. Wow, what a performance, man. Arsenal versus Madrid, Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich. But we're going to talk about the big one because I think yesterday when we did the preview, no one gave Arsenal a chance, including me. And I think there's going to be a lot of talk tonight with Rice and Arsenal and everything. And I think the only guy that got the preview, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's blue. And I think we're gonna come into the show because it deserves his powers. It's gonna have his stake. But before that, we have to give Arsenal their credit to they deserve to win. What a performance! What a performance from Declan Rice. Wow, what a performance of the guy. I have criticized him a lot in terms of him not showing up in big games, but I have to give him his credit. That performance was a performance of an ages, man. That was a big boy performance. Wow, what a performance is from Arsenal. Wow, I was very shocked. I was shocked and surprised that wow, that performance was sublime. It was a fantastic performance. But wow, for Madrid, that is a shame to perform like that in a Champions League is a big shame. Big shame. But it didn't surprise me with Madrid though, because we've seen this happen with them a lot, especially the Champions League game. They perform like this in the UCL, but again, at the Santiago Bernabeu, they become a different beast. It's gonna be difficult because it's still new. But I've seen stupid stuff happen in Champions League before, so it, it wouldn't surprise me if Madrid kind of score. I don't think they're gonna. I'm not sure if they will score 3 goals. The 3 goals is a big goal to score, especially in the way the football is right now. 3 goals is very difficult to score, but Madrid in Bernabeu is going to be different. But wow, that performance from Arsenal. First, I have to give credit to Mikel Arteta because I've had this conversation with a lot of Arsenal fans in terms of criticism, how they criticize him. Is it good enough? Is it the right man to take them forward? Can he win them the UCL? Can he do this? But time after time after time after time, he shows it again that even with injuries, he can perform to the level people expect him to perform, which I believe he can. But again, that performances today cannot be neglected. That was the performance of an AG. That performances was absolutely fantastic from Arsenal. I cannot believe it, but I have to give Arsenal their credit because that performances was just top notch performances from the boys, from everybody. That performances was sublime. It was a sublime performances. It was good. It was everywhere. Everybody was on point from the Arsenal defending to the attacking. That was sublime. That was very good. It was a good performances. It was good that you have nothing bad to say about Arsenal. You have nothing bad to say about them because it was a good performances where you have nothing bad to say about them. But that was the performance. That was the performance of an ages. That was a very good performances. Because I mentioned Arsenal, that was performances for me that I enjoyed watching. Banter aside, you can banter clubs. You can say horrible stuff about club, but what I will never neglect is football. When the team play very well, you have to give them their credit. Arsenal did absolutely well today. They were sublime today. They were very sublime today. It was a good performance. It was good. It was good. It was good. It was good today. It was good to do that. I have no even fault on Arsenal, but I think the big question will be when they go to the Bernabeu next week. Do Arteta go all out or does he go defensively? Because Madrid will come out and play next week at the Bernabeu Stadium. That's what people need to know. They will come out and play. They will come out and play. They will come out and play. Now, do Arsenal go all out against Madrid or do they go defensively? Do they? Do they? That's a big question. Do they go defensively or do they go all out? That's the big question. That's a very big question. But this is the performance of an agent. This is a performances that you should be proud of if you are a fan of football. That performance was very good. It was absolutely good performances from the defense to the attack to everybody. Wow. It was the performance of an ages. Wow. 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 It was the performance of an AG. So you have to like on point with that was the performance for me to especially for Declan. I have because But people talk about him a lot. I criticize him and tell him, is it to the level I want to see him? Because tackles the ball, get the ball and pass. But him playing as more as an advanced number eight, wow. It kind of improved his game a lot. And you have to give Ateta the credit because me, people know me very I don't like Arsenal. But I cannot neglect football. This is a performance. See, if I'm gonna rate the performance, I'm gonna give it under over 100. I cannot say no more because these performances, as a Chelsea fan and as a Ghana watching, I'm like this. Wow, 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 wow. That performance was sublime. From the defense, Lewis Kelly, wow, 18 years of age, good job. Timber, Saliba, Kivio, wow. Rice, Pate, wow, 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 wow. I'm not the attack wasn't that much, but for Declan Rice himself, because on this team here, he has got a lot of criticism from me, from some of the.
Abdullah,
Let me finish up. Just because from me, from a lot of fan base, is getting a lot of criticism that can he do it? Does he have the ability to do it? I only got one person that said this, which is Blue Eyes. Like he's been on this declaration for like I think if I'm not mistaken, 3 4 years now. He has been bargaining on it. You gotta give him his credit. He's good enough. It's his moment because he has to shine because I've never seen him score a free that first free kick. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. But that second free kick, wow. That second one reminded me of Junini when he was in Leon. That is a free kick of an agent. That was, I was like, whoa. I didn't believe he could score that. But wow, Arsenal, congratulations, what the performances. I have nothing to say. If I'm going to
Oh,
banter,
hold on,
I'm
wait,
going to
wait.
banter. I'm going to banter for banter's sake. That performances was a sublime performance. It was good. It was very, very good. And Madrid should have even lost 4 5 minutes today, if not for Thibaut Courtois. That's it. That performances was good. It was good. Nothing more to say, Juno. You can take the show. That was today's your day. It was a good performances. Nothing more to say. I can't even banter. It was good performances. It was very good. Go ahead, brother.
hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Do you want to go ahead? Because I think you wanted to speak. Go ahead.
Belief. There's something
Yep.
that is that there's something that is called belief. Belief that you can face your fear, your worst fear. Even something that you feel that you cannot do. Once you have
Mm-hmm.
that belief that you can go for it.
Mm-hmm.
A world class striker, a world class player will be a world class player. Declan Rice, that's he got that stamp of world class today. He got the
Yeah.
stamp of world class. Even past Odegaard, I knew Odegaard wasn't going to do it, but Declan Rice, do you know what it means to score two free kick? I was watching with my friend. I was like,
Yeah, guys,
man,
guys, guys. Guess who is on the show today? Guess who's on the show today?
Who?
Guys, guess who's on the show today?
Who's
Just
on the
guess who.
show?
Just guess who's on the show. Just
Let,
guess
let,
who.
let me see.
Abdul,
I don't know.
Abdul is on the show today. Abdul.
Okay.
Abdul is on the show today. Wow. After so many months,
he
Abdul
has
finally
waited for the
showed
right
up.
moment. Abdul, thank
Abdul.
you. Thank you,
Ah,
Abdul.
ah.
It
I
is going
came.
to be
Abdul,
a
I
great.
came.
It is going to be
God,
an
God save
almighty.
you.
I came.
Wow, Abdul showed up
The
today.
return of Abdul. Oh my God. He
Wow,
waited
wow,
for the
wow,
right
wow,
moment.
wow, wow. Abdul. Wow, 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 wow,
He waited for the right moment.
wow. Go ahead, Juwan, go ahead.
Man, where do I start? It's man. It was an amazing one. It was an amazing performance. I won't even lie. It was wonderful because from start to finish, everybody was just on their ball. They were like playing the right passes. Kiwi, I didn't even think I would do anything. He was on top form today.
Mm-hmm.
He was on top form. It was just on it. He was on it. Like Mbappe, zero. Bellingham, zero. Vinicius, he tried one or two, zero. Rodrigo was locked in. We were making the right passes. No kind of error. You know, Declan Rice, he was just driving through. When I was like, why did they start more? They had to play Saka that wasn't even 100% or even 50%. they had to look for Alaba to play on that side. Despite that, he was still having trouble. He was still having man. It was just an 100 over 100 performance from the boys today.
Mm-hmm. It was
And
good. It
for
was good.
me, and for me, that's it. That third goal set it off for me. Me going to Benabao, I won't want us to go and defend. That would be a very, very wrong move. So, but 3 goals,
But what do you, because I've seen crazy stuff happen in Champions League, and even especially
crazy stuff happen in Champions League. But are you sure that are you? Do you
no,
think
no, no,
we
no.
won't score?
What I'm saying is, because I'm going to put the question to the first go to the other guys. As an Arsenal fan base now, do you want to go all out in Bernabeu or defend? Because Madrid are horrible. I know that, but I've said this a lot of
What
times.
what what did you think? What did you think we did today?
For
Can
me,
you can
what
you
I think,
what can you read? What are the two things that you can read from what
what I think
Arsenal
today,
did today? The team.
Arsenal situation for me, apart from being defensive solid for me, you guys took out the midfield from them. I don't think you guys did too much in the attack,
It's
but
two things. Let me tell you
midfield,
this. It
that
was
midfield
all attack.
was good.
It was all attack, all defense.
All defense, massive
All
attack
attack, all
defense.
defense.
Yes, I agree.
You know, and for me, see, there's something about a player that guy took that game by the scuff of the neck. Like he bullied. I was saying, I said we need to bully their midfield. When I saw Modric, I was like Modric. I was like Modric in the midfield. They had to put. I had to put Valverde on the right there because they know Martinelli and Saka both flanks will be terrorizing them. But it was an absolute amazing performance from those guys. Like they really, really, really made me proud today. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, no, no, no. Miles Lewis Kelly, where do I start with this boy? Miles Lewis Kelly, MLK. That guy is a baller.
Abdullah, no run again. Oh, you have to host this show. You
That
don't run
guy,
again.
that guy is a baller. Don't
You,
run,
you just
Abdullahi.
host people run.
I'm
Don't
After
not,
you
run,
no,
host
no,
people,
no. I
Abdullahi.
went to go and make tea. I'm
no
making
run.
tea.
No.
I'm not running. I'm not running.
You must
You
host
Don't
guys,
people.
run.
I'm not running.
Don't
See,
run.
I'm
You don't.
making million.
As soon as you get your people, you run.
No,
I,
I'm
I
making
must
tea. See,
I
see,
must
see,
I
see.
must pray.
See,
There's no way I will talk
see.
today
I'm
that
not
I will
running. I'm
praise.
making tea. Oh. I'm
Yeah.
making tea.
There's no way I will talk today. I will
See,
not praise
I'm not
I will
running.
not
See, guys.
praise.
See, I'm making million. I'm
Yeah,
computer.
Forgive him, my brother. Forgive him.
yeah,
I'm
I
not
forgive I
running. So
forgive
I'm
him. I
making
forgive
tea.
him.
I'm making tea.
You
I'm
would
making
have
tea.
been lying, you would have witnessed my downfall today, but God, I tell you, God no go shame me. God no
Yep.
go shame. I tell you.
Making tea. That's right.
When Pastor Blue Eyes was telling everybody, yes, he thought it was a fool. He's not
Are
a
you
fool.
listening to them? I
Eh?
know.
When Pastor Blue Eyes, now for Blue Eyes to open church now. Maybe, football, church of soccer or something. Also, maybe
Is Nana? Where is Nana? When I
And
told you
it's
guys,
coming. It's coming. He has the link. It's coming. That's coming. He has
when
the
I
link.
told you guys,
It's my moderator, so he
let
has
me
the
go
link.
back. Let me go back to the declarized praise. When Blue Eyes started, there's one boy called Declarize from West Ham. This was even before he left West Ham. This was even when he was
Yeah.
I need that boy at Chelsea when he
God
was
bless you.
crying. He was crying for
Yes.
it. Get me that
So
boy
don't
instead
get
of
me wrong. If I
Oliseh.
have to see,
Get me that
sorry
boy instead of
to
Oliseh.
cut you.
He was
Sorry to cut
crying.
you
Thank
He
you
was
short.
very much.
crying. Eh?
Sorry to cut you short. Blue White
Mm.
is the only one I've known since I became a YouTuber that he has always given break. Even if you have a bad game, he will always tell you, no, I will
Clean.
let,
choose
let,
right
let,
over
let,
this,
let
over
me let
this.
me
He has
see,
a study.
blue eyes has the magic. He has the magic touch now. Why you see? He has the magic. So
Clean you.
if you talk about a player, that's how he talk about Kilimanjaro, Kayabas. What see?
Absolutely.
What see? Watch now. You see. Gampano play today. When it's like 17 minutes, maybe we lead like 3-1 or something. Maybe they
Mm,
need goals. We'll bring him to come and close that game, to come and block everywhere.
yeah,
You know.
exactly.
That's all it takes. There's no Kai Havertz. We played this match without a striker, without a world class number 9. There's something about us. There's something about us.
But
Mm,
I don't like your analysis. You have to give
mm,
somebody credit. As much as I want to banter Arsenal, I swear to
mm.
God, I don't like Arsenal. But Ateta needs to be given his credit. That is
Look. Let me
that.
tell
No,
you.
no, no,
Let
no,
me
no.
let me let me tell you. Ateta is a good coach, but sometimes he overthinks it. I was vexing with my friend before. I was like, Kiwi and that defense. I was like, oh, play Ben White and put Timber in the back. And again, I thought about that. I was like, There's something about Ateta. It's like I've made up my mind. Kiwior is playing. I'm like against Mbappe. Mbappe will run around this guy, but this guy was steady from beginning to end. He didn't
It
put
was
any
good.
foot
It
on
was
him.
good. It was good. It was good
Kiwior,
today.
he had one of the, if not his best game in an Arsenal shirt.
Mm-hmm. It was good today. It was
And
good.
look at that classic goal by Merino. That guy is a
Mm-hmm.
midfielder for that. But man, that goal, one touch. No,
For me, it should have been, should have been more, if not for Thibaut Courtois for them. If not for Courtois, it
we
should have
have
been
yeah,
more.
I know we have been more. The chance we have been five. The chances that
Yes.
we missed, the chances that Courtois has made the save. My highlight altogether was that second goal. There's no
Ah,
see they put 10 keepers all together. They're not making.
nobody is
They
saving
can't save
that.
that ball.
No one is saving that. No one. Declan Rice, I am well, I am shocked. But Rice is not shocked because Rice has seen
Erin
it.
was talking about him. Erin was like, "You got me in tears." I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Ah,
Yeah.
well,
I know he loves Arsenal, and I can. Even Thierry said, he said it, and he said it from CBS, but he said, yes, it's good that you're winning Arsenal now. You can celebrate now. He said it as a player. I have seen it even as a pundit now that when you go to Bernabeu, you have to keep your focus 100%. Don't let this first leg get over you. He said it. He said it live. I can play the clip. He said it.
mm-hmm.
Don't let the first leg get over. He said once Madrid score the first goal at Bernabeu, you are dead. They will come all out. Once they have that first goal, you are in trouble because it's Bernabeu. It is the atmosphere. It is the heritage. That is the stadium where you are a king of combat. It's
But
Madrid.
let me tell you, they will score. They will score.
I
But
don't know
if they
those
score
people
three
Bernabeu.
goals, can they score 3 goals against Arsenal? That's the question.
The
If they
problem is
score, even
asking
if
Madrid.
they score 3 goals, what is the chance that Arsenal will not score?
Okay, you know,
Mm.
I've seen it happening with if it's other club now, I would say it's over. It is at the Bernabeu Stadium. The only thing that can do it, come around and say we're gonna turn it around, is a Real Madrid because I've seen them do it. It's not the first time, it's not the second time, it's not the third time. They do this bullshit over and over and over again. It's Madrid.
See, let me tell you what I feel I would do if they come out and do that kind of thing. I feel that we'll finish them with counter.
Yes, I agree.
We'll finish them with counter attack,
Mm-hmm.
and that's game over.
I agree.
There's no Kamavinga. We frustrated them to the level whereby, oh boy,
Kamavinga get a red card.
they fear.
I agree.
How many how many touches did Bellingham have? How many
Did you
times
have
did the
him?
referee shout Bellingham shots or anything
No.
like that? How many
Mm-hmm.
times? He
I
was so
agree.
lost.
He was lost. Mm-hmm. I know
Blue
Blue
eyes,
Eyes. I know you.
let me give you Mike, Jerry. Blue eyes, go ahead.
I know you want to
Go
grace.
ahead and
Bless,
finish
I
your
know you
point.
want to grace the moment. But Abdul, let me hear from you. After so many, Abdul, where have
I
you been?
salute you.
Eh?
Nice to see you.
Abdul, I sent you so many messages. I know that you saw my message. Eh? Because I was checking on you to make sure everything is fine. But before I go to Blue Eyes, your take on Arsenal, because I know your take already as a fans watching. But your take on Arsenal, 3-0 without Madrid laying a glove at Arsenal. Your take before I go to Blue Eyes.
Well, all I would say is the boys played a good game today, and for me it was not a surprise though. Even though my brother Juan, he was a little bit skeptical about
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing about Madrid's system
Which Abdul is this?
is
This
Vinicius.
is, this is this is a different Abdul.
It's Vinicius. You get
Wait,
because
are you an Arsenal fans or Madrid fans?
Arsenal now, Arsenal die through and through.
I think I know you from HH Hangout, right?
Say again?
From HH Hangout, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I remember. I think I remember. Yeah. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Hangout. So like I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
say,
yeah.
it was not a surprise. Vinicius is not having a good game. Not even just Arsenal game. You know, from last year when he had the suspension, when he came back,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and with the Mbappe before the game again, they took out the penalty away from him and gave it to Mbappe. That one
Yes.
just don't dent in his confidence because
Mm-hmm.
every good player don't miss penalties now. The likes of Messi and Ronaldo's, you understand?
Yeah.
But they never took
Mm-hmm.
that responsibility from them and gave it to someone else. But to be
Mm-hmm.
honest, I'm more Declan Rice, man. Now the evening said that money they said is cheap. 2 free kicks at the highest level for quarter final against a
Yeah.
Crazy.
goalkeeper like Thibaut Courtois,
He is one of the best coach. Okay, so one of the best goalkeeper. Not the
goalkeeper,
best.
a
Thibaut Courtois.
goalkeeper like Thibaut
Wow.
and funnily enough, they gamble more because say it was not really fit so, but it was the best
Yeah.
with what Madrid had to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Say against Valencia game, they had to play their third goalkeeper. So they
Mm-hmm.
were like they rush him, but again, to be honest, I don't feel like we are lucky. We deserve to win more than 4-5.
Yes.
Absolutely. I agree.
This game was not luck. Game when I lucky, three goals,
Yes.
2 free kicks. Come on, you can't tell me nothing. Say that was
But
luck.
Abdul, sorry to cut you. If you have been watching my show for a very long time, Blue Eyes, don't you dare. Blue Eyes, just read that night. Blue Eyes, don't you dare. I'm not the biggest fan of Declan Rice, but today I was watching match that match and I was like this. I didn't know when I was like this. That's me because I want to banter Arsenal because I don't like Arsenal. But I'm not the biggest fan of Declan Rice. But when I see football, I gotta appreciate football. That performance to be was 100/100. If I have to grade, I can give them A plus 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 plus. That was good. That was very good. Very, very good performance. It was good. It was good.
Against Madrid.
Real Madrid of all people.
Against Madrid.
It is crazy.
They practically own this competition.
Mm-hmm.
Because
They
they've
are the
owned it. They've owned it. They've practically owned this competition. And a goalkeeper, if you had said it was Madrid's second goalkeeper, it would have been like, oh, it's not Courtois. And funnily enough, when you watch how the free kicks, there was no goalkeeper in the world that would have saved those balls. When you watch the
nobody said that.
placement,
That reminds me of Juninho when he was in Leon. That quickly was good.
Mm.
the placement,
I don't know if you guys know Juninho very well. He plays for Leon.
there's no
When
goalkeeper.
Juninho
Yeah,
takes free kick,
I watch his
No.
compa. Yeah.
And don't forget that Courtois is a huge goalkeeper. He's tall.
he's
He has
6'5", 6'6", or 6'7",
reflexes.
if I'm not
Wow.
mistaken.
He has reflexes that he can extend his arms. But this
Mm-hmm.
one, even Courtois is so, but you know that there is nothing he can do.
Mm-hmm.
We looked at the first one, we say wow, but the second one, it will be like, damn, bro. You look at the second one, you go be like, where was this Declan Rice? Where was this Arsenal? But Arsenal, we need a striker.
How do we do that?
If we had a traditional number 9, today would have been like 7. Again, you know what I noticed? This just shows when Barcelona beat Madrid aggregate score, you will know that it was not a mistake.
Mm.
You will know that was not a mistake. The Real Madrid last season to this season. For Panama, I want Madrid. Then God said the God of football, the God of waiting. They are out. I want me to say what they go for go worship. Or they say, oh, I've done it against Man City, I'm going to do it against Arsenal. I tell you, if you know what's good, the next Premier League game, make you just bench them or make you just use reserve. Because Premier League, that one at this point in time, more gamble out Champions League. Because if we beat Madrid, the confidence going into the semi-finals, it's on a different level.
Absolutely.
And don't forget that PSG, we have already beaten PSG this season for group stage.
Let me jump in here. Let me show you
Okay,
guys.
my brother.
Go
No
ahead.
problem, no problem, my brother. No, I just wanted to jump in, man. I want to show you guys something so that share screen. Abla there for
I'm lying. It just be
Yeah,
like
that's
this.
yeah.
Okay.
Send it. I will share the screen. I'll share it.
Send you the link.
Yeah, send it on the private chat. I will share the screen.
Perfect. I'll put it in. It's a YouTube. It's your show yesterday.
Okay. Is it my prediction?
No, it's your show yesterday, and you go to 1 hour. go to 1 hour, 32 minutes, 59 seconds.
Blue eyes.
Okay. Let me share
Blue
it.
eyes.
1 hour, 32 minutes, 59 seconds.
Blue eyes is not an Arsenal fan, but when you see good football, when you are a football doctor,
I cannot be biased, my brother. I cannot be biased.
The football
man.
doctor will not say, oh.
As a Chelsea fan, I can't hate. I cannot hate. Just knowing the landscape between Real Madrid and Arsenal.
Mm.
From
You said 1 hour was
This
1 hour
game
was.
was us.
from 1 hour 32 minutes and
Yeah.
59 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes 59 seconds. Okay.
Yeah,
2
about around
minutes.
there. Yeah,
That's one. Is it this one? 1 hour
59. No, it's
32
1 minute
minutes.
32. 1 hour 32 minutes.
Yeah, 32 minutes. Okay. Is it this
59
one?
seconds. Anywhere
1
from
hour 32 minutes.
1 hour 32 minutes.
This
Go
is
to
1 hour 30.
no. Go to 1 hour 30
When I
32 minutes.
Elanga, Tony Elanga running, I'm like,
No, go to
pace,
go to 30. Go to
Mm.
33 seconds. Go to 55 seconds.
33 seconds.
No, go to 55 seconds.
55
55.
seconds.
Yeah, just go up a little bit.
Up a little bit. Okay.
55 seconds. Where are you now?
Yeah,
No,
1 hour for the one. This is 1 hour for the 1 minute.
no. 1 hour 32. Go back.
No, go. Let me go
1
back a
hour
little bit.
32. Where's 32? I don't want to waste no
This
time.
is 1 hour 32 minutes. 1 hour 32 minutes.
1 hour
Yeah, this is
32.
here.
Okay, yeah, leave on from there.
Minutes.
Leave on from there. You said that's 132.56, right? Yeah, play from there.
Mhm. Okay, let me play from here.
If Arteta's gonna have, are they gonna be running? Are they gonna be?
No, they won't be running. They will save the running for when necessary. They are just waiting for that corner kick, set piece football. Listen, set piece football. Because when you do that, right, you keep your team. I'm like, do you hear that? Do you hear what I said? You're not running all over the place. Do you hear what I
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
Yes, you did. You said
Put the game to bed. Everybody go.
I said set piece football.
Blue eyes.
Nana-
Apostle will hear of this.
Nana-
Apostle will hear of
No,
this.
no, Nana is here. I'm really excited
Apostle will
about
hear
that
of this.
time.
Blue eyes.
Even though I don't want
I
Arsenal
called
to
it.
near that
Mm.
Champions League.
I
but
called
no,
it. Yes,
Abla, you can pause it now.
Just
You can pause it, my
until-
brother. They will take. Where's the first game?
yeah.
They
The
have
first,
the Emirates tomorrow.
Woo! Real Madrid will collect, man.
Let me tell him, please no. Let me tell you something.
Blue eyes, I have to give a credit. Blue eyes,
Apostle will
I-
hear of this.
I
Blue eyes.
told
I
you.
promise you.
Nana, I told you, gentlemen, yesterday. Nana and I had a very in-depth discussion on this game last night when Abdullah went missing.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
I said to him, I said, listen,
guys, I want to because guys, wait. I want to ask you guys something
no,
because
hold on. Let me just say this one quick second. I said to Nana, Nana, Arsenal has more legs than Real Madrid. Nana, do we talk about what's his name? Merino.
Mhm.
Did we talk
Yep.
about Merino? We talked about Merino.
Yep.
We talked about Merino. What did we say about Merino yesterday, Nana?
Mhm. No, you said specifically if Declan Rice does his job, Marino, because Marino's unpredictable.
My brother.
Marino's unpredictable.
Mhm.
If
My
Declan
brother.
Rice does his job, Marino will
My
shine.
brother. I cannot believe
Bro.
I'm healing. I cannot believe
I
I'm
can't believe what I
I
watched.
can't believe
bro.
I'm supporting us. For some reason, I'm I can't believe it's impossible. But it's football, man. It's football. Listen,
Good football.
Real Madrid, the thing about Real Madrid, they play what you call Olga football. That Olga football doesn't hold shit in the EPL. You have to run. If Declan Rice is running as a number 6, think about that. If he's
Mhm.
running as actually no, he played 8. This guy played 6.
he played yesterday. He has been playing. Yes, he has been playing 8 ever since Partey came into this. Yes, he's been playing as an advanced 8.
No, Partey, your man's job. Big shout out to Partey, man. Partey kept that team ticking.
But you know what I give credit to this? You know what I give two persons credit because
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of when it comes to Arsenal team. I have to give Mikel Arteta his credit. I'm Miles Lewis Kelly. That guy,
Look,
that
sorry,
guy.
I've
For
lied.
his age.
I've lied. Please, just
Yeah.
give me 20 seconds
Okay.
because I want to give Blue Ice his flowers. I really want to take
Oh,
the
thank
time
you,
out.
thank you, my brother.
Right,
Thank you.
right.
Anyone that is watching this
Like the video.
anyone that's watching this stream, there's no financial advice. This is no financial advice. But listen, there's no financial advice, but please listen. Blue Ice, we spoke about Vinicius Jr. The guy looked like Garnacho. The guy looked like Garnacho today. Yeah, is what you said. He was running. Blue Eyes, all he did was run today.
He
All he did
was
was
running,
run.
bro.
He was just running.
man.
Literally what you said, Blue Eyes. He was just running.
My brother,
Rodrigo,
man.
forget about it. Forget about it.
Rodrigo, done. Valverde,
Forget
done.
about it.
Even our boy St. Jude, done.
Done. Mbappe tried though, but it was a mismatch. It was a mismatch. It was. I'm lying. We're in trouble.
What level?
We are in trouble.
What level? You have to explain yourself. They have to give a, you have to bring back the
The
explanation.
only, the
Trouble.
only, the only team I can see that could stop these guys, I don't, is
Mhm.
Emery. Emery, Aston Villa.
Yes,
That's the
yes.
only.
Emery or Inter Milan for me.
No,
Inter Milan.
Emery,
Ah.
Rashford and Emery, Morgan Rogers, John McGinn. These are the guys we need.
Yeah,
We
because
also
you're right. Because if you look at that Aston Villa midfield, technically, physicality, creativity, Yuri Telemans, Amadou Onana, John McGinn, Abubakar Kamara. You see those 4 players will kill you. They will batter you, they will kick you, they
Let
will
me
rough
tell
you.
you,
They will
Champions
do
League
it.
is different. Champions League is a different ball game from Premier League.
Yes,
Let's
I
be real.
agree. But again, those misfits for me can match Arsenal toe to toe in terms of what age.
when sorry, Juwan, I don't want to take this shine from you, so I'll give you the floor, please. I don't want to take this shine.
No,
When
go ahead, go ahead.
Stanley,
I've spoken. Go ahead,
when
go ahead.
Stanley, the
Mm.
recruitment, I need legs. I'm done. I need legs. I need runners. I need runners. This passing pity patty thing, I'm done. I'm done. If you can't
I'm
be
done. Me
Chukwemeka,
too. Me
Leslie
too.
Okuchukwu, Andre Santos, please return. We
It's
need
about you
legs.
too.
Simple.
Diego
I'm lying.
Sancho,
I'm done.
sell it out. When
I'm
you not
lying.
do
I'm
okay,
done. I'm done.
But you
I'm
have
everybody is
done.
Enzo. You
better.
have Enzo
I'm
and
Anyway,
done.
Caicedo now. You have Enzo and
I'm done.
Caicedo now.
No,
What do
no,
you?
no, no. Listen, Moi is there. He's doing his thing.
But
But
who said
Juwan,
Enzo was better than Declan Rice? That person
Juwan,
that
we
person
need
even
Mag.
got kneel down and close their eyes.
Whoever, I don't know who said that Enzo is better than Declan
Who
Rice.
said
My
who's
goodness. My
We
I
need
said
goodness.
that.
magnitude,
Caicedo is
You can
better
Juwan.
hold
than
me for
Declan
that. I
Rice?
said that. You can hold me for that. I still take the better player, but I don't want to.
Try.
Listen, you see. Let's talk about Declan Rice. We haven't talked about Declan Rice yet, even though we've been talking Declan Rice. Let's actually let's you know what? Let's shine the light on his activity level today.
It was amazing.
My goodness, God bless you. Whoever said that, God, it was just a top class and
Absolute brilliance.
absolute brilliance. And on top of that, right? They say, dirty hand, oily mouth, sandy hand, oily mouth. Because of his activity, he summoned so much confidence to take those 2 free kicks.
Try.
That's what happens
World
when you walk.
class.
That's what happens when you work hard, is what I'm trying to say. If you work hard for the team, you step in front of a set piece. 9 times out of 10, you go make the goalkeeper dance.
Exactly. Even what your captain cannot do. I'm
Exactly.
like,
Even what your captain cannot do. Exactly. And if you look at him in front of the ball, you see how confident, very relaxed. He probably said to what's his name? Odegaard, now get the fuck out of here. Let me ball, man.
No. Blue Eyes, did you not hear Did you not hear? Oh, you might have not heard after the
No.
game. They
What
interviewed him. Yeah.
happened? What
They
happened?
interviewed him. Yeah.
Okay.
Odegaard told him to cross it. Odegaard told him to
Imagine.
cross the ball.
Imagine.
Saka said, "Just shoot this ball." Saka said, "Just shoot the set piece coach that was shown as well told him
Yeah.
to cross it." Saka said, "Just shoot the ball. Just
Are
shoot
you
it." He shot the
serious?
ball. Shot the ball. Well, that was all she wrote, man. Courtois, he even tried. Courtois was man of the match for Madrid. He tried.
Courtois tried. He tried, Sha, but listen.
I'm gonna
You
be
can't
try. He
stop
did well
those.
because
You
if not been
cannot
well,
stop
bro,
that.
it would have
That
been
you
7.
cannot stop any of them. I don't care what goalkeeper.
Can somebody tell me why you can't stop that goal?
Look at the whip.
No, you
Look
can't
at the
stop
whip
it.
and
So
power.
there is
I know.
no goalkeeper that
I
can
need
stop that
somebody
ball.
to. I know you're right.
You can't stop it.
But can you explain why? And you're absolutely right, bro. But I just want to know if anybody can explain why that ball cannot
Bro,
be
the
stopped by
bend
anybody.
on that ball,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
accuracy.
For
But
me,
again, when you look
yeah,
at Declan Rice, he has been taking corners. He has been
mm,
mastering that set piece.
mm.
I don't know if you watch against, is it Everton or last game?
Even against us,
He
against
almost
Chelsea,
scored an Olympiaco.
Yeah.
even against
Against
Chelsea,
Chelsea.
he took the corner that scored
Yeah, he
against us.
almost scored an Olympiaco from the corner kick.
Yeah.
Almost.
You see, the thing I like about that free kick is he put the ball outside.
Yeah. And it
Outside.
came
So,
back in.
yeah, it came back in, my brother. So the goalkeeper, seeing the ball going outside, he said, that ball don't come out. It don't come out. So by
Did you
but
see Kylian Mbappe's reaction on the first goal? Even he didn't believe it.
Nah,
of course.
you know what it is?
Mbappe's reaction.
It's like there's like an air of hopelessness when you see
Yeah.
that ball bend and then
Yeah.
come back. It's like,
Exactly.
yo,
The worst thing Arsenal can do is let Real Madrid score in the first 10 minutes. Then then game on.
then it's a game.
It's game on. If Arsenal can do the same thing they did today,
you're right.
by contain, not only contain but maintain and contain till the second half, till the second half.
It's
But if
over.
you allow Real Madrid to score one goal, first 10 minutes, first 15 minutes, oh boy, then you're gonna have to defend for the rest of
even that one, I be last season talk with that one. This season, Madrid, they lost that fear factor. And
boy.
when they went through Man City, we all know that Manchester City are struggling.
You can't lose the fear factor, but you still cannot lose the
Now Real
Arsenal.
Madrid are Real Madrid.
You said to
understand?
lose the
And
Arsenal.
Champions League,
No,
they own
but
Champions League.
I get it, but what you did, I know what you can lose it because it's not last season, but Arsenal is still Arsenal. That's all I'm saying. Arsenal is still Arsenal. We haven't seen Arsenal in the face of adversity. Yet.
Nope.
We haven't. We haven't. So again, listen, my prediction yesterday is not like I'm hating here. My prediction is Arsenal is going to roll Real Madrid. But if
Not like
this is how do you come down from a high? That now is how you come down from a high, and what approach do you take that game in Bernabeu? How do you play that game in Bernabeu? For me, park the bus, man, for 90 minutes and wait for counters. Get your counter, engage this boy from Brazil. What's his name? Martinelli. Because the boy can run.
Yeah, he can run.
That's it, man. Because Alaba is done, man. Come on, that's my brother,
finished.
but he's done.
He's finished.
Saka was in at 50%, but
imagine
he still had
Alaba
a
is
tough
done.
time.
Alaba is my boy. Yo.
He
Alaba
tried.
is like,
Jude had to hold his hand though. St. Jude had to, and even then he was tired. Saka.
I know. Saka schooled him, man, on one leg. So again, Alaba is my guy. I almost called him the future Philip Lahm, but no, come on, stop this nonsense. No, it can never be Philip Lahm, but he's tired, man. So again,
Blue Eyes,
yeah?
what can you say? What can you say about Arteta in regards to today's
fantastic approach to today's game? Fantastic approach. I told you, like I said
Arteta is
earlier,
a good coach, but I mean, go ahead. Let me. I want to speak
no
on
problem. The thing is, like I said earlier, Real Madrid play Oga football. I have it. Now my ball, now my game. You move, I move this way. No, there's no sense of urgency. And that's how they intoxicate teams. They get you like all lackadaisical, and then before you know it, papa, they don't score.
They tried to do that today.
They tried to do that to us. They tried to do that. But Arsenal, legs, bro. The definition of this
Miles Lewis Kelly.
Oh
my God.
Did you see Declan Rice run from deep into the 18 box with that ball?
I was like, no, this guy.
boy. Legs, my brother, legs.
That Lewis Kelly, that's 70. My God, I'm like, this boy.
I was surprised, man. I thought he was going to get benched. In all honesty, I thought he was going to get benched.
But he kept his composure. He locked.
But then
Rodrigo.
again, Ancelotti,
That guy is done, man. That guy is done.
Yeah.
he underestimates Arsenal.
He's done.
Why do you say that?
Say again.
I say, why do you say that? I'm curious to know why you think.
Did you listen at his press conference the day before?
No, I didn't. No. What did he say?
It was like, oh, they are coming. Vinicius is going to have the best game of the season. I know he was trying to boost up his players' morale and everything, but come on.
That guy really looked like
if it was from in Madrid, you'd have said, okay, they are home, but you're coming away.
Yeah.
Man, I was pissed in the first. I was like, Partey would have scored. Saliba went to go and block the ball in the room. I'm like, what did I just see? Did you do that? You playing against us or what?
Mba only had one chance.
Kelly boy, bro.
Mba only had one chance to make this a game, man. He only had that chance.
He bagged Rodrigo. Rodrigo throughout the game, you barely see him.
It was.
But you know why, right? Because it's not like Arsenal played man-to-man defense. Arsenal forced Real Madrid. I don't think all those Rodrigo and those guys have defended in a long time.
Yeah, we allowed them to defend.
No, facts. Exactly. They're not used to. They're not used to always being behind. They always
Thank you.
The ball being in front of them.
Thank you. This is the first time they actually had to defend Arsenal players. So they were knackered, like the English guy said. They were knackered. They were not. I looked at St. Jude. St. Jude looked ordinary today.
Yeah, he did.
He looked ordinary, man. I said, how can you play 90 minutes and your shirt is still tucked in? The Chris?
That's why that's all the reason why when they face Barcelona they struggle. Because when they face Barcelona, they are much more defending.
There you
Because
go.
Barca keeps the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're gonna have a problem. Listen, Arsenal is at like almost in. Now, Ancelotti, my problem with Ancelotti knows how to deal with he knows how to work with. He's a minimalist. That's my problem. He knows how to work with marginal opportunity. Right? So I don't know how he's going to play this game. Is there anybody on the bench? Okay, this guy plays next game. Chouameni, right?
Yeah, but yeah, Camavinga got sent off. That even iced the game. That one day even told you the game.
But Camavinga had to get there. Now, Camavinga was defending 5 people.
He was
He
running
defend
around.
Rice. He defend Luis Kelly. He defend what's the boy
Saka,
from Brazil? Saka. He defend Saka.
I feel sorry for Camavinga.
He was defending the whole team.
Him alone had to cover everywhere.
Yeah, he was defending
And
the whole
when he
team.
reached 39 years of age, it's not about passing the ball, but tracking back, he cannot do it.
No, he can't, man. He can't.
He can.
He
And
can't.
Bellingham too, like you don't notice, like it was missing in action.
Of course.
Nah, but he was doing Alaba's job though. He was doing Alaba's job. Come on, let's be fair. Alaba was suffering.
Who's APB for Chris? 2 people backstage.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Sorry.
Alaba's best
SK, hold on. I need to talk to SK, please. Everybody, just quiet for 1 second. SK, what do you have to say now? Exactly.
Vinny, no, I got it. Hold on. Vinny Jr., Troy Deeney, Sidney Sweeney, don't matter. Arsenal too.
No. SK, what did we talk about yesterday? And you asked me who is my dealer. Exactly. Exactly. SK, what do you have to say about my dealer? You want me to send him to you?
He must be doing some good shit, I guess. Fuck.
I can't believe it, man.
Abdullahi, take your time, my brother Abdullahi.
I'm not gonna lie. Nardo, Rice Carlos was not on my bingo list of what was gonna happen today.
He
was. Oh, they were bombs, man.
Ball, man. I think
they were bombs, man.
I think now is it fair to say that he's worth 150 million now after this?
No.
If they win the UCL,
no.
Oh, Declan Rice?
Yeah.
No.
I think he's the best number 8 in the world.
But again,
man.
To be regardless. You have players.
Who am I to question?
Like Declan Rice, let's be honest. Even at West Ham, he was balling for a squad.
No, guys, let's have a discussion. Who is better than Declan Rice in
to
number 8?
Just a form of an upgrade, but yes,
is St. Jude number 8 to you?
I'm still putting Jude and Pedri above him. I'm not going.
Is St. Jude? Is St. Jude? Is St. Jude the 8? Blue Eyes?
Come on. St. Jude is.
Blue Eyes. We can't. Blue Eyes. We're not gonna be prisoners of the moment. Good.
No. SK, come on. I'm talking about body of work, man. I'm not talking about. This is just a snapshot of what this boy Declan Rice can bring to the table.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his body of work. No, body of work.
Blue Eyes, this is a start, bro. This is a start.
No, it's not a start, man. Come on. Since West Ham, bro. Since West Ham.
He's a baller.
He's been cooking. This guy's better. Okay, he and Enzo Fernandez. SK, who's better?
He's better now. Blue Eyes, me putting him below Jude and Pedri is not a diss. You know that, right?
It's a complete diss. It's
not. It's not a diss, bro.
The problem is that I told you what works against Declan Rice. He's an English white boy.
That
is what works against Declan. No, I'm not even being funny.
Yeah.
That's what works against him. You cannot. I see for years. You know, we've been doing this stream for how many years now? For years, people can't look past the fact that he's like a guy from the road. But not knowing that this boy look at this boy as a baller.
Blue Eyes. Whoa.
Come on, he's a baller, man. He's a baller. Come on, guys. He's absolutely what the doctor recommended.
You know, Blue Eyes. You know, I've been supporting you on this Declan Rice trade up until he went to Arsenal. I can't go where you're going, Blue Eyes.
No, he's a baller.
I can't go to your destination, bro.
Nah. He's a baller, my brother, man. Remember people like Amy. Amy used to think, Declan can't write. The
Oh,
English boys
Emmy,
can't play.
yeah.
English boys
Emmy
can't
don't
play
show
ball.
face.
English boys can't play ball. Forget it. This boy, can we talk about the fact that Declan Rice is ambidextrous? He plays both feet. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about Declan Rice is not he's not a predictable player. He's not like Saka. All due respect to Saka. Saka only has one foot. Let's get that straight.
Yeah,
Declan Rice.
and he's still better. Go figure.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't think Saka is better than Declan Rice, bro. Sorry. Saka is my boy, man. I'm talking about utility. I'm talking about a functional player.
Oh, I'm talking about incisiveness. I'm talking about execution.
Yeah, but
this is the first time in a while that Declan Rice has just said F all the nonsense, bro. We're winning this
been doing
game.
No, the problem is he's been doing it, but the noise of the general public has buried this boy's ability for years. That's the problem. That is the problem. Let me educate you on Declan Rice. It's the noise of it's almost like I can't remember the best way to put it. Even when he plays for England during the Euros, people will never even the English boys won't give him respect. You understand? So,
do you think it's an Arsenal thing? Do you think it's possible it's an Arsenal thing?
It's been since West Ham now. Remember, it's been since West Ham. No,
is it an Arsenal thing?
What do you mean?
No, like because Saka's sort of. I mean, Saka. To be fair, there's still a section where obviously he's a brother, so he will still get that. Actually,
NK, when people were saying that Saka was,
just say it.
No, it's true. No, you're not wrong.
People were saying that Saka being compared to Rodrigo was a diss to Rodrigo.
No, I know that, but that's Arsenal. That's what I'm saying is an Arsenal thing. But Saka still has his admirers. Do you understand what I mean? Whereas Declan don't have nobody for the most part.
You know the parable of there's this beautiful chick, beautiful girl, but because she's never out in the streets, people always say, "Who is that girl?" She's just there, always always at home. And then one day, you see her at the prom. And you get that's SK. SK just saw Declan Rice, not Declan Rice, but just saw the babe at the prom. But we've been telling you for time immemorial that this boy is a baller. I'm so happy that he finally got a chance. This is the platform that he's sharing with the world. Don't sleep on me, motherfuckers. Don't sleep on me is what he said to the fans. Listen, like I said, I'm not getting too excited for the goal.
That's why I made the Ronaldo celebration. I'm here.
Sorry?
Pointing down.
Yeah, exactly. That's why that's what made him make
when he scored. He made the Ronaldo celebration.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'm here. This is me. And again, guys, I'm not saying this because of the goals he scored. I'm just saying this because that boy can play 2 feet comfortably. Meaning
is so good.
My goodness. What else do you want to say? He can play on the left side of the midfield comfortably. He can play on the right side of the midfield.
Free kick in a quarterfinal. In successful minute.
Say no more. Say no more. So again, man, listen. I just want to know who are the best number 8s better than Declan Rice in world football today. I need someone to educate me.
The Blue Eyes is St. Jude number 8 now. Is he number 8?
Look, I already said, bro. Pedri and Bellingham, bro. Like, I don't like. You're not gonna move me off my pivot.
But I like that. I like that. You're posting up hard. Eh? I like that. But listen, Pedri? You see, the thing is, you got to add strength. Can Pedri withstand thunder coming out? Can Pedri withstand that kind of strength? I don't know.
No, he can't do that. No, he can't
Rice
do
doesn't
that.
have his silk.
He can't do that.
He can't.
But Rice doesn't have his silk. So what are we doing?
SK. Don't do this to me.
No, I'm just saying they bring different things to the table. So
Declan Rice not only has silk. Declan Rice has
not like Pedri. No. I can't.
I'll take Declan Rice silk any day than Pedri. Come on, man.
Blue Eyes, you're starting a team.
You will take over
your
Pedri?
first player.
I'll take Declan Rice over Pedri.
No, I'm talking about St. Jude. That you see, you're skirt around it.
Ask me the question.
St. Jude or St. Jude? St. Jude or Declan?
That's tough, man. That's tough. Because St. Jude is my guy. St. Jude is one-legged. He plays right only. But the thing is, when he plays right, He knows how to he knows how to pretend like he can play both feet. That's why when you see him running, it's like he's running on his side. So I like him for that. But Declan Rice is give him the ball and he's looking at you eyeball to eyeball. That's the definition of a baller for me. Oh. If you can put the ball right between your legs, pause. My goodness.
It's okay. It's anatomy, bro. It's okay.
I know. I remember. It's just an anatomy. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. So yeah, man. Listen, I'm just happy for that kid. I'm happy for Declan Rice, guys.
You know who else actually thought I had a good game today?
Partey.
Someone that we're not gonna care about.
Who?
Martinelli. I thought he was good today.
Did I tell you this yesterday, guys? I told you this about Martinelli. His legs. The boy can run, man. And Real Madrid doesn't want that smoke. Look at Rudiger. Rudiger was knackered, man. I'm like, look at my guy, Rudiger. What's going on, bro?
I'll be honest. I think who was really knackered is Valverde. I think Valverde's been running to the ground.
Ain't defended like
Valverde's
this,
been running to the ground this season, man.
Valverde ain't defended like this, though. He hasn't defended like this. Like
never had a chance to defend fire. How are you? Come on, man.
He's not used to this, bro.
No. You see, the thing is, if you're playing against fire, right, you better have enough water. That's true. It's simple football. If you're playing against fire coming at you, if you can't cool it off and redirect the game to the way you play, you're going to get rolled over like a carpet. And that's what happened to Real Madrid today. They tried to impose that style of their football. But guess what? They couldn't stand the heat, man. Couldn't stand the heat. So
also Alaba's finished.
Oh,
he's done.
Honestly, and I'm not gonna, the Alaba thing saddens me a bit because I've always been a big fan of Alaba. I think he's one of those players that never got his flowers when he was at Bayern. I think I would probably put him as the best left back from like 2015 to like 2020. And now that
he played 2012. Well,
no, he didn't play.
No, he was there. He was there in that trouble Bayern in 2013.
Not 2012. Not 2012. Not 2012.
2013. 2013. Yeah. But obviously, like I said, like he didn't really get the same kind of love because Bayern. No one cares about Bayern like that. Came to Madrid, became an injury-finished mess, and now this is between this game, the Valencia game, and the Sociedad game. That's what people are gonna remember him by. No, I know the years of elite play that he had before that is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
It's a shame. It's a shame. Chai, man. Chai, Arsenal. Chai.
Miles Morales.
Who? Who's Miles Morales?
The American Football League himself.
Miles Lewis Skelly?
Yes.
Oh, gosh,
is he American? No,
MLS.
He's
MLS.
English, but he's called MLS.
Oh, he played at MLS?
No.
His initials.
The initials are MLS.
Oh,
so
sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
now I get it. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're calling him New Age Ashley Cole, guys. This is what I have to deal with in London, man.
Stop.
Oh gosh.
Stop.
I don't know about Ashley Cole, but but that brother good, bro.
He could play though.
That brother good, bro. Like,
he could play.
That brother's good, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm willing to go on a limb. I think he's already a top 5 left back in the Premier League as of right now.
Who would you put there at this point? Left back? What is Cucurella? It's Lewis Hall.
What about that boy from Chelsea? Has an Italian name. From Chelsea Academy that plays for Newcastle.
Are you talking about Livramento?
Livramento? Is he left back?
He's a right back. He's a right back.
Even left back, because he could play both.
Man. The boy can ball.
He could play both. Yeah, he could play
has
both.
height. And yeah.
He could play both.
What about that? What about the guy, the English guy that went to play for his mother's country, Poland? What's that boy's name?
You talking about Matty Cash?
Yeah, Matty Cash.
No,
yeah.
Blue Eyes, come on. Blue Eyes, please.
Let's be serious, bro.
Blue Eyes, please.
What about Marco Cucurella?
No, Cucurella's in the top 5. He's in the top 5.
Like,
there you go.
There's the Fulham. There's the American guy from Fulham, and
Anthony Robertson's in the top 5.
Yeah, he's good.
And then there's Kirkez.
And Kirkez, yeah.
But I think he's in that discussion, bro. I think he's firmly.
What about the black guy from my brother from Crystal Palace?
Tyreek Mitchell?
Tyreek
No.
Mitchell. Let's have a
Blue eyes,
discussion.
blue
man.
eyes. You know. I know a lot of Crystal Palace fans. They're saying Chilwell is better than this guy.
Yeah, no, he is. Because the thing with this guy is, bro's positioning is shit. Like, I'm being very honest with you. From the Crystal Palace games I've watched, NK, go back and watch the goal that West Ham scored against these dudes back in like August. It was completely his fault. And if you watch the goal that we scored against them in that game, where in the first game where what's his face scored like the volley, it's his fault as well. The guy.
They're saying Chilwell's better than this guy.
No, it's impossible, man. Well, Chilwell is my guy, though. I like Chilwell.
No, because the thing is, this guy thinks he's Roberto Carlos and he has the skills to play offense, and he doesn't. And he doesn't have the speed to get back in time either.
The guy made the English team, man. What are you talking about? He
said he made the English.
Come on, man. He made the English national team. He played.
That's good for him, bro. Congratulations to him for doing that.
No, it is congratulations to him. Like,
I'm saying congrats. He made the English team, but he's not top 5. Like,
you think?
He's not. He's not top 5.
I just like the fact that he's strong, man. The guy's got long.
He's a fighter. I'll give him that. He definitely fights. He's rugged.
Exactly. And if you're an attacker, like people like Ebere Chieze, they need people to join them in that box, and that's what he does. He does very well. He's always running to the box to support these guys. Again, the bottom line of what we're debating right now is that the stock for left backs in world football is slim.
It's slim. Yeah.
Slim. It's not. And I'm going to say this with all due respect. I don't think it's a prime position anymore.
It's not. It's not.
Like the Roberto Carlos days. I don't think it is, man.
Yeah.
I love Marco Cucurella. You know how I feel about Marco Cucurella. But the fact that you could make a case that he might be the best left back in world football, I mean,
come on.
That's not okay. If we're going world football, I'd say Balde is easily number 1.
You said who? Alejandro Balde?
Yeah,
I'd probably put number 1.
He's good.
I mean, yeah, okay. I wouldn't mind. I'm like, but I'm saying you can make a case. I'm not saying Cucurella is because I don't know the full. But I'm saying you can make a case he's number 1, and that tells you everything. Like,
exactly.
It's not that. It's
Slim
even
pickings.
right back as
Slim
well.
pickings.
Even right back as well. It's the same thing.
Yeah, most left backs right now are assigned to, what do they do again? To join the midfield, like Luis Kelly.
Inversion.
Yeah, thank you. They're all asked to invert. Luis Kelly, all he did today was invert, and that's the reason why Real Madrid didn't know how to deal with that midfield, because there was always an overload with Luis Kelly. Always an overload. Again, no disrespect to left backs, man. No disrespect, but it's like they say, video killed the radio star, and formation has killed the function of wingers. It has. Even Online is a top winger, with all due respect, but I guess it's because Online,
no, Blue Eyes. I've tried to get this guy to respect Ola, but SK's been disrespecting Ola for the longest, man.
I don't think me not thinking he's a top winger is me disrespecting him.
Respect yourself is a bar way of saying come on. It's like saying
I put him in my team of the season. SK, remember that drop? I put him in there, and I was hearing things. The guy's been top. He's been top this season.
He's a top class winger. Again, he's a
top class winger. I agree.
Listen, that guy, if in pace,
he's a top class winger.
Pace, he will leave you behind, man. Again, but if you look at it, even for Nigeria, as much as he's great, his contribution sometimes can be wanting. I don't know. I think the game. All I'm saying is that the game is all in the midfield, man. I'm sorry. Everything, the kitchen is in the midfield.
Also, Blue Eyes, I just realized too, you were talking about soccer. Soccer won both fouls that led to the free kicks. Right?
Absolutely. That's what I was going to say before you jumped in. Yeah.
No.
No. That's what I was going to say. That despite I ask Nana now, I tell Nana every day, Saka is a predictable player.
Yeah,
I will never change my I'm posting up on that one. However, because of what he did today, right? He got fouled twice. And that why he got fouled twice? It's because at that time Real Madrid were bamboozled. They were defending anything coming at them.
No, but especially the second foul that he won, like that one,
Exactly.
he cooked like two people before he got fouled. So
My brother.
like
Again,
he held off Bellingham. He went past
You know,
Rodrigo, and then Kamavinga hit him.
you know
go ahead.
when Blue Eyes, you know when you buckle, like you know when
Exactly.
you're walking on a pavement and you fall and you try and grab anything you can as you're
Exactly.
falling down. That's what Real Madrid were in large portions of that
Exactly.
game.
That's
Man.
what it was.
That's what it was.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, if you want to expose Saka is my brother. If you want to expose Saka, give him space. If you run at him, if you play close control with him, he will beat you with that left leg. But if you give him space, he will do everything he will do and end up, like they say, a fish can swim across 7 oceans, but will still end up in grandma's cooking pot. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Saka. But the only difference, what makes him world class is he's predictable, but he still sticks to what he knows best and he does it to the end. Like Robin. Robin was a one-leg foot wonder, but Robin was world class. Why? Because he stuck to his niche. He stuck to his niche. But in the EPL, predictability is
And even though
a
you know what he's gonna do, you can't stop him, regardless.
thank you, my brother. You still can't stop him. And that's the thing about Saka as well, too. But me, just because I'm a football head, like everybody here, in the EPL, they'll find you out. In EPL, they'll find you out if you're always playing left. Look at Kopama.
Oh my gosh, man.
Look at Cole, man. Let's be honest, he's been found out. He's a 1 foot wonder. However, he has brilliance in him. That's why he can afford to play like shit and still be in the team for 90 minutes because he can make one cross, can make one assist. But if you want to talk about utility, if you want to look at his body of work from when he joined us to today, why is that curve rescinding? How do you pronounce that word? Why is the curve going back?
Oh, like the regression to the mean.
Yeah, thank you. Why? Somebody help me. But people are going to say,
I would say the biggest thing for him is he needs runners, and the lack of physicality are the two biggest weaknesses that he has. Like, when he has Nani and Jackson the team, he has people that can offer threat, that gives him space to operate with, like you were saying with Saka, right? As opposed to when the game gets cagey and he doesn't have as much space to operate with, especially when you have fucking Nkunku and Neto trying to run off of you, right? Like, your defenders are not gonna take them seriously. So it just
no, but SK and Kopama always used to have a get out of jail card in every situation. He always
but I would say also last year Chelsea's games were way more what's it called, chaotic. Like bro, the amount of there was so many basketball games last year. You think of that Nottingham game, the one that both Nottingham games last season, right? The one that Caicedo gave away the pass and they scored. The one where Nicholas Jackson, I think, scored the last minute. You think about the game against Wolves that they got destroyed 4-2 at home. Remember, they were up 2-0 to begin with, right? Because Wolves don't defend. You think about the games against Aston Villa last season, the games against Brighton. Like a lot of Chelsea's games were you go, we go, you go, we go, and at the time it was just that Chelsea didn't have the quality to be the better of the two teams in those exchanges. But this season, Chelsea just are more methodical. So in games like that, you have less space to operate with. And especially, like I said, when you don't have runners that have actual threat, because you need both. You need the runners, and you need runners that have actual threat that will make the defenders have to take them seriously. So if you don't have both of those things, it kind of just compounds the problem. And then on top of that, if you don't have the physical gifts to offset that, right? Whether you're talking about pace, power, or to go along with your technical skill, then it's just not gonna come off looking good. That's just my thing. So
no, but he's still beginning of this season. He still was able to get out of jail.
But that's also because beginning of the season, teams didn't take us seriously. So
that's what you think is?
No. Teams didn't.
No, they did it. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not as much as that December period where things started going to shit. I mean, boys, go look at those. Look at the highlights again of those Brighton games, the Wolves games, the Newcastle games. Do you see how much space that they left behind for Chelsea in those games when they were scoring like willy nilly because they didn't think they were still think this is the Chelsea of last season.
True. But
And
I just don't know. No, just looking at okay, you're saying it's a system thing and we don't have players to support him. But we still didn't have the players when he was cooking last season.
but I'm saying last season was more chaotic. So it didn't so when the game is chaotic, your ability to shine in specific moments, you're gonna get more moments because your opponent isn't in a settled way to stop you. But the thing
Exactly.
is,
Exactly. They can't stop
I'm
you because
saying
they
that,
don't
but
know
I'm
you.
saying because the game is chaotic, you are not in a good system to stop your opponent either. So then it just turns into who's going to execute more in those moments.
So
And
is he being stopped or is it the fact that he can't play anymore?
I would say I don't think last season was ever going to be. I don't think he was ever going to stay on that pace because I think it's just by virtue of the tempo of games. If you think about it this way, Blue Ice, you know how in the NBA, right?
Yeah.
You have like sometimes when they do like defensive rating or whatever, they'll do like per 100 possessions, right?
Yeah.
You know, and you get why they do that, right? Because
Of
when
course.
teams just play fast pace and you just I score, you score, the points are just gonna run up.
Then defense runs
Everyone's
at
just
prime.
getting more.
Exactly. Defense
Because
runs at
everyone's just
prime.
getting more bites of the cherry. So when the game slows down, you're not gonna get as many bites. So I think just by virtue of that, he was never going to replicate what he's done last season. I don't think he's gotten significantly worse. Like I don't think if you magically took Cole Palmer of last season and you just teleported him to where the team is right now, I don't think he would be doing significantly better. Not because I think he's been worse. I just think that the situations of the game stays just different now.
So who's more important in the team today? Cole Palmer or Enzo Fernandez?
I would say
Exactly. It's a tongue twister, my brother. It is a tongue twister. And
you can't answer that question, SK.
It's tough, man. It's a tough question. For me, it's Enzo. As much as you guys know how I've
honestly, no, you like the Enzo thing. It makes perfect sense. He comes up clutching the box. He has more responsibility defensively, even though you know how I feel about his defensive capability. But he does make more of an effort than Palmer does, just based off of his role. He's going to be more involved in the build-up stuff. So but I don't think
that's exactly it.
But also, I think another thing that I want Cole Palmer to learn as well is I want him to be able to use his gravity to create openings for others. I don't know if you know what I mean by that.
What do you mean?
So this is something that I noticed in the Tottenham game. Is okay. You know how remember when we were talking about that United game, and we were talking about how like Palmer kept having to drop deep to receive the ball because they weren't building up properly, right?
Yep.
So, and part of that I think is because, given his threat, he's always looking to receive the ball as much as possible. But it's like sometimes, Cole, if you shift left, right? Say if you shift left, you are the biggest threat on this team still. So the defense is going to move when you move, and in doing that, that can create space for other people to run into. But he doesn't really do that as much because he's always looking for the ball. So he's not using his gravity to open up space for his teammates. I don't know if that, like, without the ball.
Totally makes sense. It totally makes sense. Like you draw the gravity, you draw people towards you so you can find an open person.
Exactly.
But it's a personal, for me, that's a fantastic point. And that's why I think it's a personal ability thing that before he used to have that. Remember that assist that he produced from behind the line into what game was that? Who scored that goal? There was one sorry?
Are you talking about the against Newcastle when he passed it to Neto? Or
yeah, Neto scored the goal when he grabbed that assist from literally the defensive line.
He passed it in behind to Neto and Neto squared it to Jackson. Are you talking
about
that one?
That goal.
Yeah, that one.
That goal. Palmer always used to know the reason why I like Palmer is he's a blindside guy. He can operate on the blind side.
He could shadow.
But for some reason, I don't know why. Again, and for me, I attribute it to his one-legged ability. That's all.
I think, to be fair, I do think part of that is also just like a personality thing. This is a guy that has that wanting to, be involved all the time, which is fine, but you have to learn how to temper that because teams can use that against you. Like if you're always looking for the ball, yeah, you might be the best player on the team, but sometimes the team needs you somewhere else just so they can
Thank you.
do a sucker punch.
That's
But
an
the more
ability.
you're
That's an
always
ability.
looking for the ball, the more predictable it is to defend
My
against the right player.
brother, where you see we've now arrived at
You're
the same
now looking
point.
to Maresca or
I'm looking at Cole Palmer.
I'm looking at it because I think he was like this last season. Like, okay, I brought this up before. I remember I think I brought this up on that live we were doing at the end of the season last year. I brought this up before. He was like this before, but like I said, the game was more chaotic last year. So there was always going to be a point where Cole Palmer had a shooting opportunity or had open space for him to play in a pass at points last season, just by virtue of being in chaotic games.
Guys,
Because
I
when the
just
game
think
is more cagey, you
Kofama
don't
is
have
off
that.
it this season. He's so off it this season. He hasn't been himself this season. I don't know. I don't know if he's not Olodo Maresca. I don't know if I don't know. I mean, look, what is the difference between Pochettino using that guy and that guy was a beast last season, and Maresca using him and is just mediocre this season? I think there's something there.
footage. I think it's footage.
No, like I
think
said, it's part of that too, NK, and it's just the pace. The pace of the team last year was way higher.
Yeah, but
Which plays to his strength.
Is that? But the way Maresca, I feel the way Maresca is using Palmer is different from the way is different from the way Pochettino used him on the wing. And
Yeah,
it was
100%.
let me ask
100%.
let me ask you a question. Cole Palmer or Marmar Marmouche?
It's Cole Palmer now. Come on, man. Blue Eyes, come on, bro.
No,
Marmalade?
let's have a discussion, please.
Marmalade?
Let's have a discussion. Cole
Okay,
Palmer
boys,
or
boys.
Marmar Marmouche?
Boys, this is what I would say about Mamouche. Because of his physical gifts,
Yeah.
there will be times where that can bail him out of bad games.
That would be
100%.
debatable.
So I would say in that sense,
Thank
his floor is higher.
Higher.
Because
yeah,
you could be having a bad game, but he just made that one incisive run that one time.
Thank
and you're able
you.
to find him and he scored.
Thank
But-
you.
but-
And that is
but-
what
but-
we
but-
want.
So
for
you're
Cole
saying that's
Palmer.
the separator?
No,
Huh?
but SK he just nailed it on the head. That's what we want for Cole Palmer.
But he's
Oh,
not
but
a
everyone
runner,
He
Blue Eyes.
doesn't have.
No,
He's
but
just a different profile of player.
SK,
Because I
but
would
yeah.
also say Cole Palmer easily has a greater ceiling because he gives you that playmaking, what's it called, shot creating flex on his day, like when he's at his best that Mamouche doesn't have. Mamouche is a play finisher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
He's-
Marmouche is why I like Marmouche. You don't know when he's coming. He's like a thief in the night. Cole Palmer, everybody and their dog can see Cole Palmer coming. That's the only difference for me. Marmouche might not be as executionary as Cole Palmer. Thank you. But he. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry,
Blue Eyes, do you think? Because my thing is, do you think it's a number 10 issue, or do you think because again let's go back to this question: is he a number 10, or is he a right winger? Because in my opinion now, aren't you easier to pick up if you're in the middle, or am I going mad?
I would say I think he's better at right wing, and for a specific reason. I'm not gonna. I think he's too selfish to be the main playmaker of this team. Like,
But then who will play make?
They gotta get bro. They gotta. That's who they
Enzo, listen, there's a revelation in Enzo that we're neglecting. Enzo for me is the new number 10, but he needs a good coach. Enzo can play that position comfortably and still support the midfield.
I don't know if I can.
No.
Do you want him running around like that, Blue Eyes?
No, but
Because
you know
I don't think you want to win. I think if you
hold
have
on.
him
You know
play-
why? You know why? Let me just say one thing, then you guys can go. Huh? Man, I know ball, man. I know ball. Let me tell you why. Enzo is so lazy that the runs he will make will be the ones that prime. He will not be running all over the place. No, he will know when to, because of his laziness, like you guys rightfully attributed. He will pick his poison perfectly because of the brain in his head. That's what I'm saying. You need a coach that will facilitate that boy in a number. He will be the best number 10. He's literally I don't want to say this because people will say I'm going crazy here. He's almost a fox in a box.
Mm, mm, mm,
He's getting there gradually, like the churches. A fox in a box. He can listen. Come on, you can't tell me that game against Brazil. You didn't watch that game.
Yeah, I watched that game. I watched that.
My
He was
goodness,
moving
man.
different that game.
He was moving. He was an assassin, man.
Yeah, he
Assassin.
was.
His
He
one
was.
his one touch passes. His chips. His chips. We call it escort the ball. Escort the ball. You know when they hit the ball to you with full speed, I just touch it and you escort the ball to go further. So for me, we don't need to go any further. Enzo is the best 10. If you're pushing Kopama to the wing, remember what we said about the value of the wingers these days. It's dropping, man.
Okay, but fine. Okay, Blue Eyes, fine. Let me ask you another question, guys. Chime in. What's the most important position in football then?
For me,
Yeah, for you.
honestly, that's a good question.
Currently, I'd probably say either your winger or your 8, to be honest.
Your winger or your 8 for you. SK Blue Eyes, what about you?
That's a fantastic question. I you know me, I'm a number 6 guy.
Thank you very much.
I'm a number
Who's
6
our
guy.
6 then, Blue Eyes? Who's our 6? Because you said
We don't play. You see, that's one thing I don't like about Man. We play 2-8s. We don't play number 6. When was the last time you saw a traditional number 6 play for us? Even with Kante. Kante is not a traditional number. Georgie, Jorge. Jorge, let's stop. I don't want to talk about
Blue eyes,
Blue
blue
eyes,
eyes,
don't.
blue eyes, blue eyes. How will you feel? How will you feel if you see a lifting Champions League for us in the national shirt?
you'll be happy. You'll be happy for him.
I'll be happy. It's okay. He got us the most important one. It's okay. Let him.
But how will Chelsea
Let him.
fans feel? That's another thing.
That's gonna be a killer.
Oh well, I
fine,
mean, we
man.
don't gotta talk about that
That's fine.
because NK, we know how one Chelsea fan will feel. So.
I'm devastated. I'll be devastated if Arsenal win.
That
Not
happens.
No,
just
NK, you're not
for
the fan
Arsenal.
I'm talking about.
Shy, yeah, the towel, boy,
Who?
towel, man. Yo,
He's a
oh
Chelsea
my
guy?
gosh,
No, he was crashing out. He was crashing out.
he was crashing out because, hey, Arsenal, man, you'll do it to the best of us. You'll do it to the best of us. You'll do it to the best of us.
No, Arsenal.
He saw what Arsenal were doing. He just crashed out on the entire project.
Are you serious? Wow.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I think it was more like Oluwa was basically praising Arsenal's performance, and then he was like, and then what did he say? Okay, he was like,
Yeah.
He was like, well, how are you a Chelsea fan and you're talking about Arsenal or some shit like that? It was and then it went from there to this club sucks and these owners are trash. So.
Oh no, I can't hide from football. I smelt. It's not because Arsenal are playing great, but it's just because the task in front of them was Real Madrid. And remember, this Champions League, right, is not a game of marathons. It's like checkers versus chess. Champions League is checkers. Chess is for EPL. It's for the league. So it's with the opportunity you get street fight. Boom next. So I mean the chess is how you manage your goal production and
If we beat Real Madrid home and away, that's another topic.
No, but you still have to win the league. You still have to win the Champions League. It's not about beating Real Madrid home. You see, that's the Arsenal in you coming out. You're trying to celebrate beating Real Madrid.
No, not celebrate, but progressing, moving forward.
Oh,
It's
you're
a
saying
confidence
progressing.
booster. It's a confidence booster.
It is. It is.
It's a confidence. Me, to be honest, I want PSG. I want the big. Yeah, I want PSG. I will take Aston Villa, but I just want PSG. I want Dembele.
Oh, but PSG will.
Wait, you want PSG? Listen, you better hope Villa just do something crazy, man. Like real, like you. It's better to take the road of least resistance. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't see it. Dembele 3-piece.
Oh, probably yeah. I don't see Villa doing anything either. Like I was watching their performance against Nottingham Forest this weekend, and even though they won the game, it was so disgraceful. I'm just like, there's no way this team is pulling up to Paris and doing something.
It shall be well because, man, it's just sad to see a Coban boy just go to waste and join another team in Declan Rice. Like it hurts. Olua, it hurts, my brother, man. Like I'm like, how, man? It hurts, man. Like,
Bloody free kicks.
how can you let somebody like this slip through the cracks? You had a chance while he was at West Ham to bring him back home. No, you left him because, anyways, you got Caicedo.
Also, one more thing. Switching gears a little bit. We gotta
Enzo
talk.
cannot pull that kind of free kick off.
I don't think so.
We got guys. We gotta talk about one more thing. Switching gears a little bit.
Yeah.
Another. We gotta talk about another white English player, as Blue Ice was talking about. Blue Ice, do you know what I'm referring to?
Prince Harry.
Gallagher.
No. He played today.
He played today for Arsenal. Let me see.
Other game.
Oh, the other game. Oh, Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Olise.
No, white Blue Ice.
Oh, sorry.
And he's French technically, so
He's French technically. From England. He played for Real-Madrid. Who? Educate me.
Harrison.
Harrison.
I'm not gonna lie, Blue Ice. I like Harry Kane. I want to like Harry. I really do want to like Harry Kane.
Come on. Are we really going to do this about Harrison, please? Are we really going to come on?
Blue Ice, I like him. No, here's the Blue Ice. I like him, but this is too. Did I just leave?
Yeah, he says he's taking care of his kid. He'll be back.
Okay.
But, yeah.
No, but he's not here anymore. He'll be back. But anyway, Blue Ice, I like Harry Kane. I do. I genuinely do.
Yeah.
But like this pattern is becoming too. It's becoming too obvious for me to ignore it, Blue Ice.
You mean the choking pattern?
Blue Ice, every time it's too consistent.
Yeah, but he's going to win. He's going to win the league at least.
I hope so. They're only 6. They're only 6 points ahead.
Right?
And that Bayern defense has been looking trash for like a month and a half.
But
they've lost their 2 best defenders for the rest of the season.
Try.
So he's in pole position, but that league is not a guarantee yet.
Harry Kane is is there a better striker than Harry Kane right now in world football?
Blue Eyes, I want to give it to him, but he can't keep doing shit like this, bro. Every year he does this. Bro, last year in the knockouts, he didn't do anything against Madrid. He didn't do anything against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Who did they play in the round of 16? I don't think he did anything against that team either.
And now they lose to Inter.
Exactly. He missed a gilt-edged chance to put them ahead.
Chai.
Right, you think about 2018 against Juve for Spurs. I know. Obviously, it's Spurs and Juve are the better club or whatever. Spurs had opportunities to win that game, and they squandered them under him. Wow. 2019, Spurs make the final. Guess who didn't play for a majority of that knockout round?
Harry Kane.
He didn't play.
I know, and this guy had to lose his scintillating form.
Mm-hmm.
The French boy, what's his name? My goodness, man. The guy that scored 2 wonder goals against Liverpool?
Or we're talking about against Ajax.
Or against Ajax, God bless you.
Oh, Lucas Moura. Yeah.
Lucas Moura, my brother. Lucas Moura.
And then Blaise. Then we go into the Cups. 2015, first EFL final against Chelsea. A Chelsea team that he literally dunked on not even 2 months prior to this game.
Eden Hazard killed him.
Right? 2017, semi-final against Chelsea. Chance to make the FA Cup final against a mid. I think they played Arsenal so a chance to make the FA Cup final against. That was the game that Matic scored the long shot.
That cracker, yeah.
Constant Europa League.
Yeah.
Bless, constant Europa League failures. Bless, there was a Europa League game where they lost 6-0 to an internet password.
And you know what? You're making sense because add Euros final to.
Yeah, and then we had England. Oh my God! How does he do this? This boy, it's so sad because he's so good at football, but he just anytime the game means something, he just sucks.
But again, I got a question though. Can a player be world class without winning trophies?
It's not okay for me. It's not the fact
That's a good question.
It's not for me. It's not even the fact that he's not won a trophy. It's the fact that he never shows up in any big game performance when the trophy is on the line.
So you think Harry Kane is world class?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. No, but listen to what I'm saying again. It's not about the fact that he hasn't won a trophy. It's the fact that he consistently doesn't play well in big games.
I know, but it matters as
I
well.
agree.
Right?
For me, I value the performance more than if you play like crap and your team wins the trophy. Congrats, you won a trophy, but I'm not gonna give you credit if you didn't play well. But he doesn't play well anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
But again, like
For you, is
something
it
that
worthless?
I can't.
it's not though.
I can't put.
I think the problem.
For me, it's
The
not.
problem with that, the problem with Kane is yes. Now I think that this year he had the chance to win the Bundesliga, and I still don't think the semi-final of the second leg is over because they lost 2-1 today. I still believe they have a chance, but it's a very slim chance.
They're
It
out
is a slim
against
chance.
Inter.
They're
Inter
out.
coming to the Allianz Arena, taking the 3 points.
Yeah, they're out. I know, but there is a slim chance. There
That would be
is
a,
just
that would be a, that would be a
This is the
tough
team that only
game for Inter.
conceded 1 goal the entire group stage. Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Just 1 goal.
And today they considered just one also too. At the 1-2-1. Yep. And I think because I was making my prediction, I was like, people I believe can win the UCL for me. I choose Inter Milan. Then I put Atletico as dark horse, but I was like, I have Inter Milan in my favorite. I was like, this team is good enough. They don't need to do anything because they're already the final with Man City before. They've been there before.
Right.
So they have the experience. They still have the same manager, couple of some players in like Zelensky a little bit, but they have the experience. And if you look at Inter Milan, 90% of their team all of them are old age. Like De Vrij, Bastoni, they're like 20, 27, 26, 28, 33, Mkhitaryan, all of them. So they understand what they means to play UCL. If they win it for me, that is the team I'm like, yeah, this team, they deserve to win it because they've been there before. So I was listening to Juwon was talking about he want to play PSG. Juwon, you can see the PSG in the group stage is even like the PSG now. They're a total
And now
different team.
PSG, they already won the league, so they don't care about
Yes.
the league no more.
They don't care about the league anymore. This is a different Paris Saint-Germain team. And the difference between this PSG team is PSG and Arsenal team is even if Arteta defend, PSG will dominate you. And they have even more dangerous player than Madrid, Mbappe, Bacola.
And they don't have a star player like when they had Mbappe. Now it's a collective, but everyone.
Yeah,
Though Dembele is stepping out more, but it's a lesser pressure. Go into the pitch, have fun, do what you got to do.
Yes.
But it's going to be a blockbuster game. It's a big game.
You know what I'm expecting? Unai Emery versus Arsenal in the semi-final. I want to see that template.
Also, you know what else is also crazy? Because the final is in Bayern Stadium, correct?
Yeah, Bayern Stadium. Yes, Allianz Arena. Yes. Every time the final has been at Bayern Stadium, a new team has won the Champions League for the first time. Yes, I agree. Yes.
Hey.
I know that.
And it's happened. It's happened like four. And it's happened like 4 times.
And it's
basically Arsenal, Paris, and Aston Villa.
No, Villa have won it before.
Villa have won it before.
My bad, you're right. Villa have won
Yeah, I think Inter Milan might do it. I have them as the Inter possible.
Inter have won it before as well, right? So it's between like Arsenal
and PSG and Arsenal are in good position. And right now, Arsenal in good position to make the semis, assuming they don't screw up in the second leg. And PSG should beat Aston Villa.
Mm-hmm.
So if that happens, that means one of them have a chance to win the UCL for the first time.
One of them have a chance. Abdul, let me ask you a question because I've seen some Arsenal fans when I was kind of taking care of my baby. They was like, in Bernabeu, I've said it already. In Bernabeu, there is a chance. This is what I want to see what Arteta do in Bernabeu. Do you go all out or do you go defensively when you go? Because I've said it. I've seen this script before with Madrid. In Bernabeu Stadium, no. In Bernabeu Stadium, Madrid tend to go all out. They'll put their life on the line because it's Santiago Bernabeu. It is that they know this is our life, this is our home, this is our stadium. We're gonna do whatever I want to do. And I'm gonna look at Arteta. Do you go all out or do you go defensively? And Juwon was like, he wanted to go defense. I'm like, this is Bernabeu.
You go all out. Never play Madrid. You defending in Madrid, bro. Mm-hmm. They're gonna suffocate you.
Yes.
In Madrid, you go all out.
The fans, the players, they will rise up.
I understand that.
The some, bro. And remember, when they close the stadium, it's one thing. It's all about the fans.
Yes.
It's all about them, bro.
Yep. Madrid will close the stadium. And Abdul, this is the scary part. If Madrid score first before 20 minutes, right?
It's gonna be
if they score first,
90 minutes.
If they score first at the Bernabeu Stadium, it's over. They will come back.
If they score the first early goal, it's gonna be a long 90 minutes for Arsenal.
It's gonna be long. If they score first, if Madrid score first at the Bernabeu, oh my God, it's over. Because you know they will come back. You know that they will come back.
That is why you gotta look at Arsenal have never been there, you know. So it's gonna be a test for us, the players.
Yes.
It's gonna be a big test.
We've never been there, and again, if we had Gabriel, even though we had this game today, our defense. This is where the test of the defense comes in.
It's not about Gabriel, bro. What we did today, you know, like just stick to your game plan. Don't try to change it up.
Blue said something. Blue said play this same format, this same template. Don't do anything rash.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Yes, but Blue,
imagine the class going there to go and silence their fans again.
It's possible. Yes, I agree. You can do it, but again,
to be honest, right now the pressure is off from Arsenal. Even the first leg, even that Madrid won, because that was the expectation. Everyone was banking in on Madrid. You know, but then again, 3-0, bro.
Yes,
Madrid needs to do something extraordinary. But
Abdul, I've seen them. I've seen them do that a lot, especially Bernabeu Stadium. I've seen them do it a lot. This is not the first time.
You know, against Arsenal, we have a better record though against Madrid.
I know. I agree. That was why I'm saying I would love to see what Ateta does next week. Does he go defensively or does he come all out?
No, me, to be honest, I just feel like Madrid are going to win the game, but in aggregate, bro, I see Arsenal going through.
Yeah, now this is the question now. How many goals is Madrid scoring next week? I don't know. It might be one goal. I see them scoring more than one goal. Because you know what I'll do? I've said it a lot. I was even telling my brother, I said, when you are playing in Bernabeu Stadium, there's something called politics. Madrid have that in them where the referee might go for them instead of against them because it's in Bernabeu Stadium. Where any little touch in the box is a penalty. Yes, in Bernabeu Stadium, in Bernabeu, everything will be in their favor. The referee, everything will be them. If you touch them in the penalty, it's a penalty. If you touch a slight touch in Bernabeu Stadium, they'll give us that penalty.
The ones that we need to avoid.
Well, I mean, the refs don't like Madrid as of late, so.
Eski, I agree, but you are going. I'm telling you something that I've seen Madrid do this bullshit. This is Madrid, though. As much as Arsenal dismantled them today, you see that stadium, that Bernabeu Stadium. It's like their life depends on it. That's their life. That is Madrid life. That's Madrid life. It's like their life depends on it.
There is just something like about the Santiago Bernabeu when they are there, bro.
When they're there in that stadium.
And moreover, in the Champions League.
All I'm saying is simple. All I'm saying.
Yeah, Arsenal go to you.
All I'm saying is simple for Arsenal fans. You never buy you never buy beans, but they smell. You haven't bought the flour and cake is already smelling. There's a battle ahead of you.
Yeah.
There's a huge battle ahead of you. And if you want to take my advice, Maresca, what's that coach's name again?
Mikel Arteta.
Pack the boss, but pack the boss properly.
You pack the boss is problem, bro.
I know you need to invite that pressure so that you get that breakaway, score that first early goal, then you can ball.
But Blois, I agree with what you said, but Blois, look at it this way.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. Yeah. I agree with what you said, packing the boss, but it's called is it called inferiority complex with Madrid when it's in Santiago Bernabeu. In Bernabeu Stadium, this is Madrid,
let me tell you something. But in Bernabeu, Real Madrid will be expecting Arsenal to pack the bus. So if I'm Arsenal, I'll pack the bus as a result. Play poker.
No,
Pack the
bro.
bus. Get
Bro.
your first goal. Get
Bro.
your first goal, and
Bro,
then you
for
can ball.
Madrid, you pack the box, bro. Don't try it. They will suffocate
Chelsea pack
you.
the ball. Chelsea pass the ball. Yeah, Chelsea pack not only boss. Chelsea pack
Like
play.
Chelsea is in their DNA. You understand? That one they have mastered. It's just like Atletico Madrid. But Arsenal is all about attacking football. That's why I say stick to the plan. It was this same plan that would beat Madrid 3. You pack the ball, it's two things. Penalty or red card against Arsenal. And against Madrid, you would damn the day cost the hour. If you go a man down.
But
yes, I agree.
But you see, packing the bus, when people hear pack the bus, you guys think it's 11 men in the 18. No. Packing the bus has changed. Packing the bus has modified. That's what I'm trying to say. You can still attack heavy and pack the bus. That's what I'm trying to say.
Packing the bus means like defend all man defense and find the counter attack.
You're not. It's not like 11 men in the back so that you can invite pressure. No, you can you contain them in the midfield and play ball. The only
Martinelli is the key for that second.
Martinelli is the key.
Wait. Let me ask you guys, right?
Yeah.
Between Arsenal and Madrid, who do you think is gonna win the possession battle?
Arsenal win possession. No, Arsenal win possession for me.
So why pack the ball?
No. Blue eyes. Arteta want to play possession football because he won't pack the ball. That's what I'm saying.
So why pack the ball?
Blue eyes. This is Arsenal. Blue, let me tell you how to beat Madrid. Blue eyes. Let me tell you how to beat Madrid. Give them the ball. Give them.
That's what I'm saying.
That pass at Bernabeu will not be good.
Will not be good because Blue eyes.
Abdullah, you're absolutely right. Give the ball to Madrid. You don't need the ball.
Yes, but Arteta will not do it. He will not do it in the Bernabeu. He will not. Okay. He will not do it. He will not do it. See, because
I don't know if it's a good.
You know what you guys are.
This Guardiola student, they overthink stuff, and it's pissing me off in my Maresca too. They overdo stuff. They overthink it too much. Bro, they overthink stuff too much.
Bro, you will say they overthink stuff, but you know what you guys are failing to realize? This is Arsenal's identity. This is what has brought them up to this stage. Up to this stage. Sometimes be true to your identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what is Arsenal's identity? I'm confused here. What is Arsenal's identity?
Possession football. Possession football.
Listen, if you play possession football, again, you put pressure on yourself. You have to do something with the ball at the Bernabeu. That's what I'm saying. You put pressure on yourself.
Okay, let me say something.
Yeah.
You guys watched the Clásico, right? The two Clásico that they played against Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You and I know that Barcelona, it doesn't matter whether they have Ronaldo, they have Mbappe, they stick to their plan. That is keeping the ball away from Madrid.
But we're talking about, bro, you're forgetting something. Oh.
The point I'm trying to make is Barcelona, I get it. The point I'm trying to make is
what you're
keeping
missing,
the ball away from Madrid.
Yeah, no, but what you're missing is we're talking about you're trying to survive in the Champions League battle. It's not like El Clásico.
This is about survival no more, bro. Things they go up. It's about maintaining your speed right now.
No, it's survival. No, I can tell you. Hold on. I can tell you haven't tasted Champions League final success before. I can tell. It's showing.
So it's like everything goes.
No.
It's not about taste. It's about, bro. It's about. Listen. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Okay. Why do you feel like when Arsenal go to a coach, they would rather take a coach that believe in their style of play?
Listen, again, you can have all the style of play that you want to have, right? It's, for example, if you have a black belt, for example, in let's say taekwondo, right? And then all of a sudden you find yourself in a street fight. If you stick to your taekwondo, yeah, you might survive, but bottles are coming at you, stone, knife, acid is coming at you.
Just be finding Vinicius over the top.
You see the example that you made? I beg my brother, let me answer you.
Yes,
You
please.
see the example that you just made, right?
Yes.
Until Madrid starts sending the stone at us, then we're going to change. If the stone not come yet, why can't you stick to the identity first? Because
listen, no. The thing is, the stone might be coming at you, but it won't come to you in the form of a stone. That's why it's Champions League. You don't get it.
Bless. Wait. Abdul, wait. Guys, this is what Ancelotti said. This is what Ancelotti said in the post-match. He said yes, they were very, very poor at Emirates. He said, I have given warning to my players. They are coming to the Bernabeu Stadium, and we will die. We will die. We will give our soul and we will give our heart there. We will perform a comeback. That's what Ancelotti said. It is a Bernabeu. We will give our life and our soul there. We will perform a comeback.
This is the reason
Expect
why.
a different Madrid.
This is the reason why Arsenal doesn't need the ball. I'm telling you.
Because if we try and play with them, like, okay, end to end. Man City tried to do that, and it is. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it as well. But if we can do it half an hour, like defend for a while and watch what they want to do with the ball. If we see that they're not making use of it, then we go for it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but this is clear now. I agree with what everybody said, but this is clear. If Madrid score first before this first 20 minutes, you are in serious trouble.
It's game over.
You are in serious trouble. You are dead. You are done because they will come. They'll keep coming. They score second goal. They'll keep coming. They score third goal. Oh my goodness! My god.
Yeah, the reason why I say, and this is from a Chelsea fan's perspective, so don't take it for anything. Mm-hmm. But this is the reason why I say Arsenal doesn't need the ball. The reason why I say Arsenal doesn't need the ball in this game, right, is because hold on, Abdul, hold on. The reason why I say this is because, like Abdul said, your natural DNA is your ability to play with the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly. So if you play without the ball, the fact that you can play with the ball now becomes your back pocket weapon. Oh God. It now becomes your back pocket weapon, so that in the case of if these people lose that, all the thing Arsenal is waiting for is for Real Madrid to lose that.
Mm-hmm.
If Real Madrid lose that,
Blue Eyes, what is Declan Rice role in the second leg? What do you expect?
My brother, don't worry about Declan Rice, my brother.
Declan Rice is gonna ball. He's gonna ball. There's nothing Madrid can do about it.
Exactly, Declan Rice, my brother. Don't worry about that. Listen, Joe. Worst comes to worst, Declan Rice will go and play centre back comfortably.
Exactly.
And for me, this is where we need Grandpa. We need Grandpa in this second leg. Declan Rice, Partey, and Jorginho. Line them up in that midfield. Line them up in that midfield. Like Jorginho coming in the second half. If first half is 0-0.
If Jorginho coming now, 84 minutes.
No, but listen, why Jorginho no go fit play if I'm like mute now? Okay. Why
my baby.
Okay, no problem. Take your time, my brother. Why Jorginho no go fit play if Mudryk is playing?
Don't go there, my brother. My brother, don't go there now.
Grandpa.
Now what for you?
He said, "Don't go there."
You make us.
You said, "Don't go there." You didn't even beg me, Sam.
I'm telling you, don't go. No, it will pull up at least 84 minutes. We put them inside now. No, Allah.
No. Jorginho can control your midfield for you from beginning.
No, we're okay.
Jorginho pass go to fall up and down. We're waiting.
I want you today, man. Who played midfield for Arsenal today? Who was the midfield pairing?
Partey, Declan Rice.
Oh yeah, Partey, Declan Rice. Thank you. And Odegaard up front. Thank you.
You see, me and my friend they were talking. I was saying something about Marcelo. You see, Marcelo. I've not touched on it. I know we have not really talked about him. And I really, he was one of the worst players for us.
Absolutely.
I mean, I keep saying it. I keep saying as much as he's a good player and all but this is where you ought to show up. Maybe second leg now. Maybe he can come up with something though. But I mean, your defensive. Look at Merino. Merino even shine. He hold the ball up, everything. Him and Rudiger, they go back to back. Him and Rudiger, they don't hold body together. But it was just like.
Talking about Partey, eh? Okay.
No, Partey was a baller.
It was the glue. It was the glue.
Partey is a top class player.
Your boy made Bellingham, and Bellingham was nowhere.
He was useless, man. Partey played today. Oh boy,
That's why
party they play ball.
when that guy go, I don't know if they say we will go for Gimares, but I don't know. I don't know. Or
Party
Zubimendi.
can play ball,
Or
man. Party
Zubimendi, I
can
don't
play
know.
ball. Oh boy.
Make us not give him one more year.
How old is he though? Is he in his 20s or 30s?
Right now.
Gimares? Is it Gimares?
No, Party.
No, Pate is 30. Is 30. I think it's 30.
Okay, you still get 3-4 years. Especially for DM position. Oh boy, the way the guy controlled that midfield today.
It was good today. It was good.
Actually, Party.
Was out. When Timber was out, he went and covered the 2 position as well.
Yeah.
And I think because Chouameni gets suspended in the second against Atletico Madrid in the second leg match, that was why he wasn't able to play today. That was why they play Modric, because Chouameni kind of play that DM for them. We give license to other players to play forward, but it's gonna be available next week for them.
Oh.
Now we don't late.
Yes.
We don't late.
Huh? Oh boy, you don't shout. You don't late now. When they
don't
score
late.
you, when they score you,
We don't
first
late.
10 minutes.
Next week by now, when we're there for live, I go remind you. I don't late.
No problem.
Another game, but this game 3-0 Arsenal. This Arsenal is over. We can't defense again. Madrid. If I tell Madrid behind the likes of that's on the cruise for that midfield with players like Kylian Mbappe, I go say one thing. Up to now they're missing Toni Kroos though. They have still not replaced him.
Absolutely.
Yes, they have not. Yes.
Still not replaced him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Blue Eyes asked how old Party is.
Yeah, how old is Party?
Those long balls.
Depends who's asking.
Is it?
These are the games that
Relax.
unlock us.
Then I relax.
Benito and Kylian Mbappe. He said one behind the defenders. I'll send it long for you.
Yeah, but Abdul, that's what I'm saying. I want to see in Ateta's head what is he going to tell the player when we are going to Bernabeu. Are we going to attack or defend, or are we going to keep the ball? Because
He's going to attack. Ateta, he's like I should said it. He's stubborn. He's going to attack.
It's stubborn. That's what I'm saying. And if you do that against Madrid, you're gonna get beaten. You will get beaten in Bernabeu. You will get in Bernabeu Stadium. You will get beaten. If you attack Madrid and come out and play them, they'll beat you. I think they'll beat you.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
I think they'll beat you. They'll beat you. They will beat
You have to listen. You have to play ugly football, start to finish. Very ugly football. Ugly football, like to the point that man, Real Madrid go carry yellow, red cards. That kind.
And today they got the red card today. Kamavinga.
There you go.
And he gets a red card for Banama. I'm gonna leave that one.
Yes.
No, not true. Yeah, they
leave
know
that
red.
one.
He go hard.
What's how they play? Okay, I don't know if you watch Bellingham today. You know, say Bellingham for don't get like a yellow card or a red card. But nothing.
Yeah, he didn't get the card today.
Nothing. Against all the
Yeah, Abdul, that shows me. Abdul, that shows me at the stadium of Bernabeu Stadium next week. It is fire for fire, blood for blood. That's what I'm saying.
And Arsenal is a good so if the physical football Madrid won't play, Arsenal have the players.
Yeah, I agree.
We get a game of football. Like you said, it's football until the second leg finish. We'll decide. There would have never been a better standing at now going to the Bernabeu like this.
Absolutely, with 3 goals. Absolutely.
With 3 goals, yeah.
There have never been a better standing. The confidence level, stepping in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be skyrocketed. It's gonna be skyrocketed.
You know what they're going to do? They won't even give Arsenal fans up to 10,000 tickets. They will make sure it's not 5,000. All the rest now is Real Madrid.
It's Madrid. Yes.
Madrid. That's it.
Yes.
My only thing, really quick. My only thing is, if Real Madrid score in the first 10 minutes, oh boy,
it's over. Abdul, if Madrid score in the first, just off your TV. I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. I've seen this clip before. I am Madrid. Hey, at the stadium of Bernabeu.
If
they score first,
happen, but man,
if they score in the first 10 minutes,
if they score in the first 10 minutes, just off your TV and go to bed. They are coming back. I'm not kidding.
Like I said,
Madrid.
To this point in time right now, to be honest, I never lie for you guys.
I'm like, okay.
I want Madrid to play the first 10 minutes.
I'm sorry. Brad, I've seen this clip. Madrid. They are very, very stupid team. Madrid.
I want Madrid to play the first 10 minutes against Arsenal.
I like that case, man.
In the first 10 minutes.
The Arsenal will still play Madrid today.
Sorry?
No.
I want Madrid to play in the first 10 minutes. The Arsenal that I saw that played Madrid today, with all his star players.
My brother, please, I beg you,
Me, I
please.
want to make Madrid score the first goal.
Let me.
Abdul. Brother, sorry, Abdul. This is what you
God make Arsenal not get red card. That's the only thing. But
11 Abdul, this is scary.
11v11.
I've seen Madrid play. If Madrid score in the first 10 minutes, if they score number 1 goal before 90 minutes, you are in trouble.
Babana past you talk about waiting for happen next week. for now, as I can, I pass you are talking memory.
No, listen, Abdul. Abdul, my problem is here. You guys don't understand the intensity of what Abdullah is saying. If Madrid score in the first 10 minutes, if you like,
I understand.
Hold on. I just want you to understand the intensity here. If Madrid score in the first 10 minutes and you guys score again and it's 4-1, it's still over. It's still over. Listen.
It's still over for Arsenal?
Of course.
Okay, do me a favor.
Yes.
Next week, I beg, make yourself available, yeah? After.
I'll be here.
We'll be here. Everybody will be here.
Next week, make yourself available. Now, the praise of God, remember,
I'll be here.
First 10 minutes. Arsenal doesn't go a player down.
Abdul, be careful. Abdul, calm down. Be careful.
Abdul, I will tell you now. Abdul, calm down. Abdul, sorry to cut you short. Yes, sorry to cut you short. Abdul, I will say it again. Abdul, wait. I will say it again. Abdul, without a red card at the Santiago Bernabeu, if Madrid score first, if Madrid score, see, Abdul, without a red card, I'm saying it right now, without a red card, if Madrid score in the first 10 minutes, if the first 10 minutes, if Madrid score first, just lock your door off the TV. Don't go to bed. Yeah. They are coming back.
Abdul,
they are the kingdom.
I'll be first online next week.
Abdul, calm down.
Next week, Abi.
Madrid. Yeah, next week Wednesday.
Abdul, please.
I'm gonna be the first online.
No problem.
Abdul, please.
This Madrid.
Abdul, calm down. I beg you.
Abdul, I know Madrid are horrible. Madrid are terrible. But I'm telling you something. Santiago
Valencia for 17 years.
I know. La Liga is different than Champions. Abdul, La Liga is different than Champions League. I've seen Madrid. See this. Abdul, this bush.
Arsenal, if you lean towards Arsenal, this is what I'm trying to make with that. You guys are not understanding that well. Because when you guys are talking, you're talking about history. You're talking about history. You're talking about history. What Madrid can do. That's what you're banking on.
Abdul, no. Abdul, what I'm telling you is Arsenal favorite. I'm not disputing that.
What Madrid has been doing, which of course one Real Madrid, but again, it's favors Arsenal.
Abdul, can I ask a question?
Yeah, Abdul. I'll go to you. Abdul, wait, hold on. Abdul, I agree. Abdul, I agree with what you said. But I'm telling you that. Abdul, I'm telling you that. Regardless of what Arteta gonna do in the second leg,
next week,
when they blow the whistle, Paul and Madrid score first in the first 10 minutes. I'm telling you right now, if you're holding on the light, just off the light, lock your door, and bro, just off the TV. Bye bye.
It ain't need for be 10 minutes. Since the one I don't put on so scary, say what they do for home, it doesn't matter whether in the next 20 minutes, 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. Since they're there, it's Madrid against Arsenal. Next week I'll be the first online.
Abdul, listen.
Just leave the line open.
Abdul, listen to me, my brother. Might just
you guys are going to give me 30 minutes.
Abdul, hold on now. Abdul, might tell you just one thing. Abdul, this thing go do you boom for Ayo. It go do you boom. You know what it be boom?
Abdul, explain it, please.
Abdul, this thing go do you boom. It go do you boom for Ayo. Against Madrid, you go see.
Yes, I know it's Madrid. Yes, Madrid. Real Madrid. Yes.
Abdul.
Against Madrid.
Yes.
Abdul, do you know who Manuel Neuer is? You know who Manuel Neuer is, right?
Yes.
Of course I do.
You know Manuel Neuer. You know, I saw him behave like a League 2 goalkeeper for just 10 minutes. It was only 10 minutes, Abdul.
How many goals went through him?
2 goals went through him and he went home.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know what Madrid does, Abdul. I don't know.
You know, keep on going back and forth on this, right? I did say go beg you guys. Next week, not this far. It's not far again. Not I'm down. Next week when they come, you guys are going to give me 30 minutes because you know what, I'm going to earn it. You can't start the game.
All we said,
After the game-
Abdul, all we said,
After
Abdul,
the
all
game,
we're
I
saying
earn
is
it.
Abdul,
don't
you're not
concede the first
listening.
10 and you're good.
Yeah,
Don't concede the first 10 minutes and you're fine. You're
if-
fine.
if-
Well, we
Even if no, I have seen Madrid. Madrid can be 70 minutes and they still score 2 people. That is the Real Madrid that we know. So take away
Yes.
the 10 minutes, the first 10
I'm glad
minutes
you
of
know.
the
Okay,
over.
good. You know, so you
The
know.
same
Okay,
Madrid that
that's
you're
good.
talking about. That's what I'm telling you. Say
Okay.
after the full whistle has been blown, you guys are gonna give me 30 minutes uninterrupted.
Abdul, I'll give you 2 hours
I'm
to
not gonna
talk.
say
I'll give you
nothing.
2. I'll give you 2 hours. You can talk for 2 hours. I'll
I'm
give you
not
2
gonna
hours.
say
Don't
nothing.
worry.
Madrid.
Abdul, let me tell. I'll tell you something. Please wait. When Zinedine Zidane won the Champions League 3 times in a row, remember that year when they won the Champions League 3 times in a row? They didn't do anything in the first leg. They were rubbish. You see, when teams comes to Bernabeu to play them, you know what Zidane tell them? He said he didn't tell them anything. The player want to do what to do when it comes to Bernabeu Stadium.
Question.
He doesn't need to tell them anything.
Was it Arsenal that they played? That
See,
was it Arsenal?
It's not
Yes
Arsenal,
or no?
but
Thank you.
it's not Arsenal.
Thank you. I won't say nothing.
Hold on,
again.
hold on a minute.
Next
Hold on a
week,
minute.
Abdul, I don't know what you are banking on. I understand.
Hold on a minute.
Okay,
Hold on a minute. When Arsenal went to Bernabeu, hold on now. Remember Arsenal.
Next week.
Hold on now, Abdul. Calm down. Remember Arsenal beat Bayern Munich 3-1. What year was that?
yes. 2009.
Arsenal?
Arsenal beat Bayern Munich 3-1 and then went to Allianz Arena and choked. Calm
Was
down.
it last year?
No, it's been.
Yeah,
what
it
year
was-
was this? Where am I?
Was it last year? They lost at Bernabeu last. They lost at Allianz Arena last year. It was last year. They lost. They lost at
I
the.
won't say nothing again.
So
My
again,
I remember the 5-1-5-1.
exactly 5-1. Thank you, Juan. 5-1.
Wait, was it 13, 14 or 15, 16?
No,
One of
that
them.
is around 15, 16 time. Around that, that's
What
around
year
the
was-
time. I don't know.
Was
Remember,
it 15, 16?
Arsenal won the
Was it
first
15?
leg. Arsenal won the first leg.
Then it was
Yes,
it was
they
that
won
it
it.
was the 5-1 Blue Eyes. It was the 5-1.
It was 5-1 again. So, like I said, Abdul, my brother, I know you're very excited and you want to come back next week.
No, be excitement here at this point.
No. Abdul.
Quarterfinal is over.
Abdul.
Wait,
Abdul.
wait, Baba, wait. You see the question they make?
Okay, good.
Everything is based on history. What Madrid has been doing.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Should you get
Yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm.
I respect it only because the records are there. It's not my opinion. It's not your opinion. It's what they have been doing.
Yeah.
Real Madrid
Yes.
when they say Champions League football, but the same Real Madrid when they say against Arsenal for Champions League football again. That is what me to the bank on. Just like you guys talk about
Yes.
what Madrid can do.
What
I
are you talking
agree.
about what Arsenal can do?
Okay, wait. I agree with you,
I
Abdul. Abdul, I agree with you. But what I'm telling you right now, Abdul, is
Hey, Abdul.
Abdul, I'm telling you right now is Madrid, Madrid will
It's
be
based on
crap.
record they talk about, based on history.
Yes.
Let me to the
Abdul, yes. Madrid will be crap in La Liga. We don't care. You see, I'm saying it right now. At the Bernabeu Stadium, forget about Valencia, Elche, Alaves, whoever they beat them in the La Liga. As long as it is champion at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium.
The Alaves Leganes, after next week, they're going back to it. After next
No
week, they're going
problem.
back to
See,
it.
Madrid they don't mind losing. They don't mind losing La Liga. See, they don't like losing La Liga as long as they know they are in the semi-final. They don't care.
Listen, remember what they did to Chelsea?
Oh, Madrid,
We face it.
Modric took my heart that day.
Abdul,
Seriously.
that day, I broke
Modric took my heart that day.
I broke two brand new laptop twice. Samsung, I broke two. That day, I cannot. I swear to God Almighty, I didn't believe it. I broke two laptops that day. I was pissed off. I was mad.
Was it against
Arsenal? We lost at the Bernabeu Stadium, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Was it against Arsenal?
What?
Oh, come on. You want
No,
to
it was
compare
against
Chelsea to
Chelsea.
Arsenal? Come on, man.
Ask no more. You guys still missed the point. Was it against Arsenal?
No.
It wasn't against Arsenal, but the problem is, say, with that, as soon as you listen, my problem, listen, Abdul, my problem is, say, that jersey, not the problem. And like Abdullah said, listen,
That stadium.
just don't let Real Madrid.
I'll wait till next week.
Yeah, please be waiting. But if you let
I'll wait.
like it's going to be so bad, if you let them score in the first half, in that first 10 minutes, because you guys are going to react and then maybe score 4-1. But you know how that game will
Minutes
end.
of interrupting. I'm not going to say nothing. It's just a moment of silence.
Let me tell you, listen.
I won't
If
say
they
nothing.
let me say something. If they score in the first 10 minutes, right? I bet you're going to score right away 4-1. That game is going to
Yes.
it's going to finish 4-4. You're going to go to penalties and Real Madrid will beat you.
That's
You
my
do like say now 15 against 11.
Abdul.
After that one
It's
goal,
15 to
Natro,
11.
after that one goal for first half, if you let them score, it will be like 20
Like now
against 11.
15 to 11.
Abdul. I'll tell you something now. When you go to Bernabeu, it's all about wait. Abdul. Yes, I agree what you said.
For right? The confidence that you guys have put on Madrid, like because of based on Isi favors them, which of course it is there.
Yes.
It doesn't matter when Madrid score. Madrid can still score. Inside the 8 minutes, they can still come back kings, 3 goals, then go to extra time, they kill Arsenal there. So it doesn't matter even if that the first 10 minutes, the Real Madrid that I know can score in the 80 minutes, first goal, second goal, third goal, 90 minutes, extra time, go extra time, and then beat Arsenal. So it doesn't even matter whether or not the first 10 minutes Real Madrid score.
It matters because of the psyche. Because of the psyche. Hey, Abdul, calm down. It's because of the psyche.
Abdul, you are forgetting something. Abdul, wait. We are yes, we are for yes.
The moment you put on that jersey, that crest is there. Real Madrid, it doesn't matter. They are the comeback teams. So I'll give them that now. I'm going to help you guys. So
okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Abdul. Calm down. Let me ask you a question. Just take a deep breath. Let me ask you a question, Abdul. Yes, you said if Real Madrid put on that jersey, we know they are killers, correct?
Yeah, but not against Arsenal.
Okay, fine. But when Arsenal put on that jersey, do you believe that Arsenal has a choking tendency?
Against Madrid, absolutely not.
No, in general, as an Arsenal fan, be fair.
If you say excluding Madrid, I will answer you. But if you say everything, a tendency, so you're including Madrid. So I'm just being specifying.
Okay, you know what? Okay, forget about Madrid. Does Arsenal have a choking tendency generally?
Absolutely. The record is there.
Good. Meaning you have a choking tendency, right?
Yeah, but not against Madrid.
Okay. That's all. I just wanted you to answer that question, man.
The record is there, not against Madrid. That's the same point. The same record they are referring to.
I know, but if we hit, listen, if they hit you with that one goal, then the choking gene go.
Okay, but you do believe that? You do believe that Madrid can score in the 80 minutes, 3 goals? You believe that, right? Real Madrid will know.
Yes.
You know that, right? The Real Madrid can score 3 goals.
I'm lying. I know what you're saying. I'm lying. You cannot
no, Jomo. I'm not getting into your head. No, I'm not getting into your head. I've seen this happen to me. I understand everybody's purpose, but what I'm saying with Abdul is, you are playing at the Bernabeu Stadium.
I know, but let me ask you. I wanted to ask Abdullah. I was like, what if we go to the Bernabeu and drop a 3-piece or 4-piece again, and they don't score?
Baba, don't say it loud. Just don't say it loud.
Blind, you know what if we drop it?
Don't say it loud.
And they don't score. It will be mad though.
Josh, don't say it loud, bro.
Where Abdullah there?
Everyone mute.
I was just waiting for other people, Abdullah and other people, the other guys.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you. So, John, what I was saying is, I get what Abdul is saying. In terms of that, I get what he's saying. But what I'm telling Abdul is, I understand you, but Abdul is talking as if Madrid is playing against any other team apart from Arsenal. My point is, at the Bernabeu Stadium next week, if Madrid score 1 goal in the first 10 minutes, you know what you are expecting already. You know, regardless of the tactics, you know what you are expecting.
It's going to be intense.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean say Madrid are going to kick Arsenal out. That's what you guys are feeling to realize. And the chances of Madrid to score inside the ball about his eye. I don't think Arsenal can stop Madrid not to score. But you guys, they put out like say when they don't score now, it's a walk in the park.
It's
It's
3 goals though. They need
goals.
3 goals, which I don't.
It's gonna be goals. Arsenal are
It's
just
not
gonna fall and
possible.
defending.
It's not possible.
That's what you
We
guys
have
are
our
failing to
chances.
realize. That's what you guys are failing to realize. It's gonna be goals. When they score the one, Arsenal are just gonna sit back. Madrid come, they make them 2, they make them 3. So say about extra time, penalty. That's not they play. Now make I say next week not they far. Next week we share it goals.
Absolutely. For sure.
I know somebody Arsenal that played Madrid today that me watch with my eyes. This Arsenal. Now they said I'm gonna say 90 minutes is long for them too.
I know. We have a chance for sure.
And when I say the game is over, why they tell you go they take me serious? When I tell you something, but what you talking, you can think I'm joking. This quarter final is over.
I believe it's gonna be intense on their side there.
Abdul, over is a big word. You have to respect Madrid at the Bernabeu Stadium. Over is a big word. I understand you, but saying over, that's a big word. I understand.
I won't have said Madrid not go score against Arsenal in the Bernabeu, but for my own stand, and I'll stand by it. And I respect all. Madrid not the goal score. Arsenal just full and Madrid scored 2, 3. Arsenal they do nothing, or which two don't score. That's what I say. Against Arsenal.
That's what Bula is saying, that Arsenal will score. It's gonna be an intense game where it might end up in extra time when Madrid will just win it based on the experience and the psychology. This is all about. If I think
Emirates now 1-0. We talk about 3-0.
Okay.
3-0.
Abdul, let me ask you a question now. Let's say Bernabeu Stadium now, Madrid score. Madrid, you go to Bernabeu Stadium now. Madrid, maybe in the first 45 minutes, Madrid are 2 goals up. Maybe they're leading 2-0. Are you gonna be scared to say, oh my goodness, we have to get it up? Because we know for fact, coming back in the second half, Madrid will surely score. And again, let's say Madrid will score. Do you let them? Arsenal will score. I'm not saying Arsenal will not score. Arsenal will score. It's just about
My people.
Score 2-0. Come to the second half. Madrid will come back and 3 again. Why is Arsenal not for score at all?
My people, I don't work. I might go gym, play basketball. Next Friday. When is the next show Abdullah for this week? I want we go finish Abdul. We go finish it today. Abdul, we go finish you next week. Abdul, we go finish you.
Next week now 30 minutes of silence. I know they say nothing. I just want you guys breathe. I just want you guys breathe.
Declan Rice, my brother, man. Later, guys. Cheers, man.
Tomorrow we'll be right tomorrow. Peace. God bless. Stay safe. Peace out, guys. God bless. Stay safe.
Yes, sir.